What is good, ladies and germs? Hope everybody's having a... Whoa. Damn. Oh my god, my realm is loud. Holy shit. I know you guys can't hear it right now. Luckily for you. Let me turn down the decibels of my volume here. Well, maybe I should just turn it down in-game. Hold on. Damn. Chill out, man. I get it. It's been a while. You're upset at me. It's fine. It happens to all of us. Hold on. How to count? Holy shit. Why did I clicked to count 4 times in a row. Keep waiting for it to pop up different options. Somehow it didn't. Oh, so my volume was just set to 100 for when I loaded it into the game, but now that I'm actually in, they're like, yeah, no, don't worry. That's just never mind. Bro, chill out. Okay. Now we're at a level of volume where nobody should hear me and go, oh my god. He's trying to deafen each and every one of us. Oh my god. He's eating them. And then they're gonna eat me. So we should be good just to swap. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm just doing some cleanup account stuff before we actually get into this one. Yeah. Probably. Okay. So it's been a schminute. It has been a schminute. Let me move us over to our in-game POV. Encoding overloaded. Try using a different preset. How about you try being a friendly person? How about that, huh? Wouldn't that change everything for us? So how goes it? Where were you yesterday? You're always live on Tuesdays. Well, I'm sorry the streets won't work themselves, okay? I'm sorry that I was trying to give back to the community that I'm so proud of. Let me make sure that my stream's actually been live on YouTube this whole time. Okay, it has. Sometimes YouTube's weird. I have to wait for a certain screen to pop over to the other side, and then I get to go, aha, now it's working. And now we should be all good. Ignore the fact that the volume is loud enough to deafen nearly anybody. We can also change it over so you can actually see the Realm gameplay. I know most people love that one. I think normally on Realm I sit here just because, like, there's going to be a bunch of spam in chat, so it's easiest for me to just flip this one horizontally. Put it like this, put it thusly. So, why are we playing Realm? It's been a while. What's going on? I'm scared. Somebody hold me. Don't worry, chat. That's what I'm here for. So basically the idea was they're doing a Halloween event, and Halloween's fun to play Halloween games with. So let's first get this free pack, which has given me free rewards sent to my gift chest. As we all know, I'm not on a seasonal character, not by choice, but because I'm incapable of dying. Local man, literally too angry to die. We now have Bat Mask coins, which give us campaign points when popped. Sure, and then candies that are just like temporary buffs. And just the Halloween mystery bags to receive a random spooky reward. Well, I mean, we might as well, 'tis the season. We might as well open up something. Oh, shit. You'll receive one from the random list. A cursed grimoire, a silver urn, an eerie... Okay, yeah. So most likely this is what we're going to get. And these are the big hits up top. So we have started by getting shards of the door warden. Yeah, like I said, we're going to get another... Yeah, okay, we're just going to get 3 things of shards, I think. Yeah, and a mystery stat pot. When I say you shouldn't have, I don't want you to take that as a compliment. Why don't we just, like, max this commonly found in the Shatters and Oryx's Sanctuary? Yeah, man. Also, that's commonly where I will be found beheaded. So, I mean, I guess there is a little bit of overlap there. So I just figured, why not? If it's the Halloween event going on, do you hear how loud the music is here for it to be absolutely silent everywhere else? It's pretty awesome. So what can we get from this? Caramel apple, feeds pet, potion rack expansion. Brother, if I want a rack expansion, I'd just look it up, okay? Split personality necro, that is a fun skin. And then, oh shit, we need to grind. Jesse, we need to grind. It's the only way. So let's see what server we're on. Currently US South. Let's move over to US East 2. Should have a decent number of players. Now, of course, in true Realm fashion, now that I've moved here, it's going to be a while. But damn, these are still beta? Brother, last time we played, they were beta. Surely at this point, they could be released, right? Like, I think it's been a schminute. I think we're good. It's probably tested. But yeah, in true Realm fashion, we won't be able to teleport for another 100 seconds after we change servers. So for a while, we're just going to get to walk and talk with each other, which is good. Because I was debating going live for just chatting today. So if you're wondering why I wasn't live yesterday, we can circle back to that point. Essentially, it was just like a combination of, damn, I've been having a lot of tasks go on at work. I've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed with what I've had to be doing at work because, as you may or may not know, within, at this point, basically just a week, right? Hold on. Yeah, in a week, almost exactly. It's 8 days instead, but still. I will be going on a trip cross waters to international for the first time in Salted Slice's career. Back by unpopular demand. It's me. No, I'm going to be going to Japan for about a week and a half-ish. That means there are going to be 2 weekends that I'm gone with no Metaphor streams. So what are we going to do to make up for that? One of two things, but I've kind of purposefully, tactically put Metaphor on pause. I'm not putting it on pause because I'm not excited to go back and play more. I'm putting it on pause for one reason and one reason alone. We'll be able to play the rest of the game with my new model because once I get back, I'm debuting my live 2D model. So we'll actually have a face tracking model for the rest of Metaphor, and I think that that sounds way cooler than just playing through it with my normal little PNG tuber. Don't get me wrong, of course I love my PNG tuber. I'd hate to be misconstrued in a situation such as this. I very much love my rat and the way he looks currently. But face tracking is hard to deny, you know? Who doesn't love a good facial from time to time? I know I do. But so that's kind of why we're putting Metaphor on extra pause. I was thinking of doing an extra episode of it this week so that I could have more catch-up time for everybody else. What I'm gonna do instead is put it on pause while I'm out in Japan. I'll have the whole community post about this because I figure I might as well, since I'm going to be away for a while. Anybody who re-lands on the, you know, YouTube page after not being there for a while, thinking to themselves, oh, Salted Slice's mother died horrifically in a plane crash. It's horrible. Well, I guess it could still happen. I am flying with a Boeing, so never say never, but so I'm going to be making the whole update there. It'll be all official, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so it's gonna be a good minute before we're gonna get really into Metaphor, but I think that that's fine because then once we're able to dive in, we're able to really dive in, including with a model that actually can emote and react to stuff and has cool toggles. How are you gonna handle the toggles? It's a problem for me to figure out in the future, I think. So what's this one doing right now? +5 vitality as opposed to +3 attack. +3 attack's gotta be better. I mean, neither is a real top tier option, but we'll take what we can get. So that's kind of the whole plan there. And then for now, I'm just doing, there's also why I'm not doing too many horror games, right? I think it's a bit of a shame to play a horror game without any form of facial tracking, because what are you reacting to? What am I emoting to? Rat friend, did you accept my love? I'm a minor. I'm kidding, I'm not, but wouldn't that be so funny? It would make for such a good joke. No, you're right, I do need to accept that. I've just been very swamped at work. I was debating not even going live today, but I was thinking to myself, well, I'm gonna be gone for a week and a half soon, and the people are gonna want a backlog of streams. Granted, that's how you know somebody would be missing me. If they'd go back and watch a Realm stream, damn, that's true love. I'll enjoy Realm till the day I die. I'll be the only one. When Realm gets shut down, I'll be the only person shedding tears. No one else will be there. But you know what? I'll make sure the funeral feels like a party. We can play the classic white person jam. It's got a little bit of a chokehold on all of us. We can play Mr. Brightside. Shit goes crazy. The other one, I don't think I can claim that one. Horror November. We might, honestly, because then I can have fun facials. And we all love those. You can't keep making the same joke. Like, it's just easy, okay? You want me to not take the free money in front of me? Oh, you can't win the lottery. It's cheating. No, I'm going to. No, I was born lucky, and I'm going to abuse that till the day I die. Thank you very much. Speaking of being born lucky, well, hold on. That'll be a little side topic, so let's go back for a second. Yeah, no, I haven't accepted the game yet just because I've been so busy with work, so overflowed with everything going on in my life right now. I'm still trying to find time for streaming because it is one of the only beacons of light. It's not true, but I do really enjoy it. I do find it one of my most fun pastimes just because time will fly by and I won't even notice it. Like today, Today it was mainly hard for me to find a game. That's why it took me a while to go live. So I'm sorry. I couldn't really think of anything, which is why I just randomly clicked on Realm, because it's all reliable. Break in case of emergency, and it's just Realm with a Mad God sitting behind the glass, right? That's how you know I'm truly down. I was thinking maybe we do a second Isaac stream, and I was like, I don't really fuck with doing 2 streams of the same game in a row, unless I'm very hyper fixated on it. And right now I'm not very hyper fixated on Isaac. I always enjoy it because it's just one of my favorite games of all time, but it's not exactly a hyperfixation right now that I could spend hours and hours on without even noticing it. Then I was thinking maybe I do card shop, and I was thinking, do I really feel like checking people out for half an hour? If I felt like doing that, I could just stand at Walmart, you know? Not because, it's because people watching is the most fun in populated areas, okay? And if you don't enjoy people watching, you and I, we're incompatible. You get to make your own judgments off of somebody by what they've done in half a second. Oh, what's that? This person accidentally dropped their toilet paper? All right, well, now I'm gonna have to think that they're a clumsy person throughout all of their life. Sorry, I don't, you had one impression on me that you didn't even know you were making, and you failed it. So now in my mind, I get to judge you for all of time, and you can't stop me. And I'll still go to heaven over it, probably. I actually don't know if there's like, thou shalt not judge. Thou shalt not throw glass, thou shalt not throw stones from thine glass house. Pretty sure that's one of the 10 commandments. I didn't really read them. There's 10 commandments, right? I'm a little out of game on my religious side of things. I haven't really got in touch with God in a while. It's fucked up. I've been praying and he hasn't been responding. I'm like, please, please, just let a couple more people fall off their bikes while, ooh. Not because I think that bikers deserve it, just because I think it'd be really funny for me to watch. All right, let's get in here. Not really expecting a pixie, but if we get one, I'm very happy to have it. There's definitely a side tangent that I distracted myself from, but at this point it's 5 minutes ago. I remember making the mental note where I said, make sure you go back to this one. That shit is gone. That ship has absolutely sailed, and I do not think it's gone. It went up in flames in front of me, man. There's no shot it's doing anything anymore. We might as well just like, but I don't want to get rid of all my... I was thinking we might as well dump all mana pots, because what do we need them for? But the truth of the matter is we kind of do need mana pots, whether I'd like to admit it or not, just because right click shield bash is very strong on Knight, and I don't have a pet with good enough mana heal, M heal, to sustain us otherwise. So as unfortunate as it may be, I think we do keep the mana pots and then just have a couple random Icors sitting in our inventory. Realistically, we should replace all of our potions, or our normal health potions, with them. But also, that's min-maxing to a level that I don't know if I really care about. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be weird being gone and away from the channel for that long. I've been caring about it so much for the past year, putting in a lot of my free time to it. I mean, has it paid off? It depends on what you mean by paid off, because I get comments from people who are like, that was really funny. And as far as I'm concerned, that means, yeah, it paid off, because all I really want to do is go live and have people be like, LOL. Whether it's at my expense or not, I don't mind being the jester, okay? They were treated as royalty during the ancient eras. That's not true. Believe it or not, the guy whose whole point was to get in front of the king and make a fool of himself was not actually viewed very highly in the court system. The royal courtship system, not like the judiciary one. He was probably viewed pretty highly there. Probably one of the more intelligent ones there. If our current court systems are anything to go off of. Yo, we're not getting anything to spawn, man. At all. We've been killing so many, we haven't got a single mini boss to spawn. I'm gonna be stuck in this clan for the rest of my life. Holy shit, still none? What is the deal, brother? At least this one's gotta give us something. Is this glitched? Is this actually unironically glitched? What the hell? We've killed so much. We've cut their population in twain 6 times, and they still won't give us a single boss? Oh my, dude. What is going on? What do we have? What do we have? Boss enemies have 16% more defense. Enemies have a chance to split into spiders, but nothing that's... Maybe enemies splitting into spiders means you can't get the actual bosses to spawn? Would that make sense? No, but does anything in coding make sense? Sometimes bugs just pop up, and sometimes we run with an entire game filled with them. Sometimes you find a bug in a game like Smash Melee and say to yourself, yeah, no, that was actually an intended gameplay mechanic, when it's very clearly an unintentional side effect as to how the game was coded. But that one's allowed to be tech. But then if a game releases with that many bugs now, we have to make fun of it and say how it's so bad. Max HP, max MP, and attack. How does it have all of those stats on the ring now? Oh, it's only 20 compared to... I think it's still worth it. Because the attack up is huge. I'm going to just drop this one. I don't really care. If they want to take that tier 3 ring, hey, power to them, all right? I think they deserve it. I'm sure that somebody will be very happy with it. And so, okay, so we are at least getting enemies. Is it the exact same enemy twice in a row? Sure, but I don't think that I should have been able to get hit there. They were stunned and they still shot me. That's such a level of hatred that I respect. They really said you are going down no matter what. Hopefully we've kind of broken the seal on it. We've popped the cherry, if you will. And now it'll just spawn nothing but bosses. I'm doubting it, but we did have to go through a fair few number of people. I've scarred myself in ways I won't. I'm not sleeping well tonight. That's not even related to this. I'll wait for them to teleport. Okay. One of them has noticed. Good shit. I didn't want to go all out and just try and kill them because, like, look, they deserve their drops too. Also, what if I died to it? I doubt I would have, but look, it'd be embarrassing, okay? No one wants that one on their tombstone. But yeah, this might not be the longest stream I ever do. By which I mean, like, prepare yourself. Just because I am a smidge on the side of mental fatigue and exhaustion that I don't think I've reached in a while. It's, I'm definitely experiencing burnout, not from streaming, but from work. And that's leading over to just, like, everyday life. We don't need to, you know, psych here. I don't need to trauma dump to you. But it's definitely very nice that I'm coming up on the vacation. I mean, it's kind of the fucked up part about vacations, right? As sick as it is to go on vacation, when you're going on vacation for a while, your boss will always be like, hey, by the way, make sure we get all of this done before you leave. And so because of it, you've got the most brutal workload of all time, which thus you'd think would make your vacation feel even better. But I'd argue and wager that it does the opposite, because now the first part of your vacation is getting over the fact that, damn, I just had to work 17 times as hard for no reason. So that's going to be the first couple days are just, luckily for me, since it is such a long trip, just via the plane, I am going to have minimum 14 hours to just think of it. Even more than that, because that's 14 hours from the, I believe it's Air Canada that I'm going on to Japan, which then means I'd have to first get my connecting flight in Air Canada. So it's probably going to be an hour or two from, it's probably going to be more than an hour or two from where I'm at to get to Canada. Then I'll be able to take Air Canada all the way to Japan, which will then be, so I'll have a lot of time to mentally recoup on the bright side, which should help a lot. And also during that time, I have purchased Balatro on my phone, and I've been informed that I've got USB chargers on the seat. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but your boy might just gold stake everything. You couldn't gold stake one time on stream? Yeah, well, look, that's because there's pressure for, y'all never heard of performance anxiety? Wow, didn't realize we were about shaming in this household. That's crazy. I think these guys can drop life potions, but I might be completely mistaken. I might be mistaken. There's definitely some enemy out there that can drop life potions. I mean, okay. Yes, that's an obvious statement, but I mean, overworld enemy that drops life potions. Obviously, bosses at the ends of dungeons would count as enemies and they can drop life potions. But you understood the syntax by which I meant there. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to just having a nice break, a nice little vacation away from everything where I don't have to think for a while. And I don't have to say anything. Plus, I'll have so many anecdotes when I come back, man. I'm going to have so many times where I can say, you guys wouldn't, I can finally be the Redditor who says Japan is 30 years in the future. This is my time to do it. My trip to Japan will be legendary because then I can return and be like, you know, the mochi here is pretty good, but it's nothing. Once you've had the authentic one, I don't think you can go back. And I can keep doing that about everything. It's gonna be awesome. Japan is living in 2050. Yeah, it's gonna be so sick. I'm gonna be able to say that about everything, right? I can be like, oh, damn, I watched somebody get assaulted in front of me, and I'll be like, damn, Japan's living in 2050. Me, personally, I can't even do that in public without feeling bad. That is the number one thing about Japan that's, like, they definitely need to catch up on the times with this is how they handle sexual assault cases and all that kind of stuff, because it's definitely a culture that perpetuates it a little bit harder than we have in Western cultures. But like at the same time, there are other things that they do far better than we do. But then there's also the work-life culture, which I think is far more toxic in Japan, which is crazy because we already have a pretty toxic work-life culture here. Anyways, I don't need to culturally dissect things. A lot of it is also just like a culture shock thing, not necessarily one side being better explicitly than the other. Wait, no, this is my chance. Hold on. Twitch has lost admin gold. This is my chance to become the next admin. I can just be wildly racist. It's time. Wait, I can do it. I can stop cleaning my room and be racist. All right, I can do it. It's not that hard, hopefully. Seeing as we've lost our shining star, I suppose it's my time to step up. It's a voice calling out to me. I need to move forward. All right, so what we got there? I don't know what critter broods are. Like, okay. Context clues, yes, they do tell me a little bit. They are a small little beetle, but I don't really know if they're worth hunting down. I think that I'm in a bad spot, so I'm gonna just go over here. Oh, third dimension. Damn, I haven't done third dimension in a minute. If there's people in here, I'm down to run it. I am alone. Much like my boy Thomas, I was alone. If you got that reference, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe, click the follow button, and hit the bell for more notifications in the future. Oh, you're engagement baiting? You're goddamn right I am. See you on the other side. All right, this is the only way. Tot TP? Bro, I don't even know what you mean by that, aside from I know I love tater tots. My favorite side from Sonic. Oh, never mind. This is the event boss. She's a little witch. I like her design a lot. I think she has a very fun design just because the purple they use is a very good shade of purple, and I fuck with that heavily. Oh, I did yesterday on my day off, which was an impromptu day off, but still, because I felt like if I went live, all it would be is me screaming for a call. Wait, she does little bat patterns? That's so sick. Anyways, I thought that if I just went live, it would be nothing but me screaming and going, I can't take it. I can't take it. None of this. None of this. Nothing is real. Nothing is real. So that's why I ended up not going live there. Oh, well, we've got a fun little festive ribbon cloth. And this is... Okay, so this is the one we trade in for items. So we will definitely hold on to that. I did play a game with some other friends offline. It was a pretty sick game. I don't think I'll be able to play it on stream anytime soon, but I was surprised at how much I liked it, despite not really falling in love with any of the character designs. I had two that I liked a lot, but they didn't speak to me in the way I hoped. Anyways, the game's called Supervive. It's made by some of the original Riot video game developers. And if you go, oh, wait, that name does sound familiar, but I'm not 100% sure, that means that you're a healthy person. If you heard it and went, oh, that's Valorant, that means you're the most damaged amongst us. If you heard it and went, oh, that's League of Legends, that means you're barely a step above the Valorant people, but don't consider yourself safe. You're still mentally damaged as well. But anyways, it's a bunch of ex-Riot devs who have made a Battle Royale MOBA, which essentially equates to jungling for about 20-30 minutes and then having a fight, but it does go pretty hard. I do like it a lot. I like that it is just a bunch of jungling for the in-between times. I was thinking of playing it today on stream, but I didn't really have anybody to play it with. I probably could have reached out to Nickens and Derp and tried to set something up, but then we need one more. And granted, both of them have better connections than me. Legitimately, they are my only Twitch connections. That's all I've got. They're the only ones that I can even consider myself collabing with. I mean, granted, if you did see, I think it was 2 nights ago, I was on the Dale and Dawson stream that Nickens was doing. Offline, why weren't you streaming your perspective? It was right after I played Isaac and my energy levels were kind of low. I'd still say I was making some pretty banger commentary with the other guys on there, though. I just know that if I streamed it myself, it wouldn't have been as entertaining. Slash, I would have got too caught up talking to my own chat and thus not engaged with the game's role-playing side of itself nearly as well. And the role-playing side of it is really what makes it stand apart from just Among Us, I would say. But it was a good time. I'd love to set up a lobby with people I know, but yet again, that's the issue of I need other people to be my connections because I've got the networking skills of wet toilet paper, man. Shit does not go well for me. How many dudes are inside your chest? Me at my Tinder date. No, but like, damn, man, it's a bit much. Oh, hey, thanks for running by. Wow, that guy killed quick. All right. And for all my efforts, we get a singular vitality potion. That's awesome. Exactly what I wanted. So what's our percent at? Okay, only 58%. That's actually not that good at all. Elder and Ancient. I'd rather not walk over there just for that. But yeah, Supervive, very fun game. Who was I playing? There were only 2 characters that really spoke to me even somewhat. And it's because, as you might imagine, the man who is a little rat on your screen isn't a huge fan of humanoid characters. I don't hate human characters. I understand that they're the easiest we have to connect with, and therefore it's easiest for you to self-insert yourself onto a human character. Me personally, I will always play a weird little guy or a weird big guy, more accurately, over just a normal ass human. Because like, but okay, well, I guess I said humanoid. Let me take that slightly back. Because Zac in League of Legends is one of my favorite characters, and he's definitely humanoid. I mean, he's very goopy and globby, and his proportions go crazy. But he is definitely a humanoid. He's got 2 legs, 2 arms, the antenna on top of his head. He's really just like the rest of us. So I guess I'm not against humanoid, but I want them to do something fun. And 80% of the characters in it were just kind of like a guy, maybe a guy with a big gun or a big sword. But that's still just a guy. It's not like it's grafted onto their body. There was one, she was just like a girl with a big gauntlet on one hand. And my friend was like, I think her design is sick. But no offense to me, I just look at it and go, it kind of looks like a charger from not Resident Evil, whoa, from Left 4 Dead, but you know, with a mechanical arm instead of the one giant fleshy arm, which I'm not super against, but also it just doesn't really do much for me. Charger wasn't my favorite zombie when I was playing Left 4 Dead. Who was your favorite? Okay, Charger was definitely number 2, but I think my number 1 was the Smoker. Something about the tongue pulling people in, the visceral fear as you watch someone get grabbed back. I think it's the coolest archetype you can do for a survival horror game like that. Granted, I'm calling it a survival horror game. I don't really think it counts as a horror game because it's so action-packed. I'm kind of the idea that no game feels truly horror to me when I have a gun in my hand. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but like a perfect example of it was Resident Evil Village. In Resident Evil Village, for the first encounters in the castle, after you've cleared out and made it to the village, and then your first, because there's like 4 mini dungeons that you do in the game, and then you get to the end game, and each of the dungeons is a different zone offshooting from the main town. The first dungeon is Lady Dimitrescu's castle. I was not that afraid at all in the castle, because bro, I had a shotgun and a pistol on me. What were the vampires gonna do when I laced them full of lead? Like, oh, they're so scary. No, they're not. They're splayed out. They're laid out. They don't stand a chance. They've never seen an Ethan Winters like me. But then I made it to the dollhouse section. And the dollhouse section takes away your gun. Uh-oh. That's fear all of a sudden. I'm actually allowed to feel afraid. That's the difference, right? If you give me the strap and it's in my hands the whole time, first of all, if you give me the strap, thank you. Second, I've got nothing to be afraid of because I can always pull the trigger and nothing can harm me. If you take away the gun, full visceral fear. That's why survival horror games to me have never felt that much like a horror game unless the survival part of it is hiding away. That's what they mean by survival. But normally when they say survival, they're like, can you survive a zombie outbreak, but you have a giant gun? Yeah, man. Light work. Absolutely light work. Take this cheese piece, bro. Shit, you make a good offer. Damn, you really know that. Is this what Riz is? Sorry, I just learned about that one. Looked up that word online. Turns out, guys, it's actually short for charisma. I don't think I've ever actually... No, I've had to explain slang to one person, but they weren't that much older than me, so that one was just embarrassing for them more than anything else. Because I fear for the day where somebody has to explain slang to me. Because that means that I've completely fallen off, right? Like, I'm completely out of touch at that point. My finger is no longer on the pulse of society. I understand that I didn't know who Smart Schoolboy 9 was, but that was more a willful ignorance, right? I heard about him and everybody went, wow, I wish I never learned about him. So I decided to keep my mind pure. So I may still have a sense of joy, a sense of awe in my life. Wake up every morning, happy with who I see in the mirror, rather than afraid of who could be behind me at any moment. In fact, I'd rather just welcome anybody behind me. That's the true American way. Dude, I swear they've changed a lot of the characters' particle effects since last time I played. Why aren't we going in any dungeons? Truth is, all we need is life and then we're maxed. So I've just kind of been not thinking, walking around, left-clicking gods and watching them fall before me. If it leads to my inadvertent and untimely death, well, there it is. There's a monster behind you at the moment. I turn around and I see a monster energy can. Holy shit, they're right. Wait, how'd he know? Yeah, it's one of the girl pop pink ones. It's cause I'm masculine. I wouldn't expect you to understand. No, okay, I'm taking a lot of false valor here. I actually don't drink Monster very much at all. Oh, you're against energy drinks. How nice. No, I drink a ton of energy drinks. Probably a very unhealthy amount. At this point, I'd imagine, you know how people say you have a limited number of heartbeats in your life? I've probably trimmed off 6 or 7 years from the raw caffeine intake at this point, but they do be tasty though. I just don't drink Monster that much because maybe they have a 0 sugar now. They did not have 0 sugar for the longest time. And look, I'm already drinking a concoction of chemicals beyond human understanding that's created purely in a lab with the idea of how much can we get this into your stomach lining to mix up your gut's microbiomes. Do you think I'm really splitting hairs over whether or not it has aspartame in it? Like, no, man. They've already made the amount of caffeine in there is already enough to kill most small animals if they took a singular sip of it. I'm pretty sure that I don't care if they put in a little bit of an artificial sweetener instead of real sugar. It's probably the least of my concerns compared to everything else going on at the time. So I've just never been much of a Monster and never much of a name brand energy drinker. Well, I guess. So I got advertised to, okay? Fine, I'll say it. They said this is an energy drink for gamers and I had to buy it. So I started with G Fuel. That was where the start of my energy drink love came from. If you're wondering, oh, I've heard about G Fuel, should I buy it? Nah, don't go for G Fuel. Not because I'm like, the one time they did the NFT sales. Don't get me wrong, that was really dumb and I don't understand what they were going for with it, but it's just because something about the way they do the powder, that shit does not fully dissolve and it almost tastes like you're forced to drink a protein drink. And brother, from every time I've had a protein shake, tastes like sawdust and ass cheeks. I think that I'm good and don't want to have anything remind me of it. I am probably the #1 whey hater in the world, dude. I think whey tastes so bad. I can't stomach it at all. I wish I could, because it's so easy to hit your protein if you're good at just drinking protein shakes. I gotta clog my nose and one gulp that shit, dude. I gotta take it neat. Alcohol is way easier to keep down, and that's why I only drive after drinking enough alcohol. Makes me feel better. What, you think I'm gonna drive after having protein shakes? What kind of monster do you think I'd be? That'd be driving while inebriated. I also just learned the other day that driving while high counts as a DUI. It makes sense, right? But like, I don't know why, to me in my brain, DUI just meant, oh, you're drunk while driving. That's not the case. It's under the influence of anything. Which, well, okay, not of anything. If there was like the voice in your head telling you to floor it, I don't think they'd give you a DUI for that one. Probably. But also, I've never tried to use that one because I've never been pulled over. I've been in the car when it's been pulled over, but I've never been pulled over. Why? Mainly because I drive once or twice a year, so it's pretty easy to not get pulled over. How do you drive that little? And I have a roommate. And I just walk in and it's the little kid going, Mom, I threw up. I just tug on their shirt like 6 times and I go, can we go grocery store? Please, I don't like driving. It's actually true. I definitely hate driving. I think it's the worst. But if I need to, I need to. It's also because the only car that we own is their car, so it feels weird to just say, hey, I'm gonna go out to the store, give me your keys. I used to have my own car, but it was like like the family hand-me-down car, and then my little brother got his license, and then my older brother still doesn't have his license, but that's a whole other can of worms. So I had to give back the 2004 Mazda. I know, Truly sad. I was pimped out of my mind in my 2004 Mazda, but I had to give that one back, and then it was sold for an upgraded car, so now I don't have a car at all. It doesn't really matter though, because like I said, I've got zero desire to drive. If there was nobody else on the road, driving would be so chill. Unfortunately, we allowed other people on. I feel like the road should be made just for me, personally. It would make me enjoy driving far more. Oh, damn. That guy solo took him out. All right. Fair enough. I was about to come back and help out my boy. Have a little bit of camaraderie. Looks like everyone's teleporting up here. Oh, I see why. We'll probably do, I mean, we could get the night set if we go in here. That's right, I actually know Realm. It's crazy. I know that all I've been doing is walking around and killing gods, so everybody would think I have no clue what's going on. You wouldn't understand. It's called a ruse, okay? Where's that? What the hell? Wait, where is it? Is there not? Ice cave. Where? That's what I was looking for, because does he not drop it anymore? I mean, it's possible he doesn't. They did change around a lot of the stuff in this game. Well, it looks like everybody's just going to kill this guy now. All right, surely Salted Slices does not just get one shot here. Yeah, it's a boss I've never fought before, but how hard can it be to learn a new pattern? Babies are able to learn pattern recognition at like age 2. And they don't even know how to file taxes. Also, they've never beat me in a fight. Try as they may and try as they might, one clean right hook from me and most babies are out. So if they can do it and they can't beat me in a fight, I can do it easily. All right, he's immune to being stunned. That does change things in a very big way. Green on map. So true. I don't know what that means at all, but honestly, so true. Oh, I forgot. When I play this game, I normally put my server up in the top right so people may join if and they wish. Well, you know. Being a streamer's hard, okay? You guys wouldn't understand. Sometimes I have to wake up before noon. God, that would work if I was a full-time streamer. Unfortunately, I do work my 9 to 5, and then I stream. Which, like, imagine how strong I could be if I didn't have to do that. So we've got Kobold Steamworks here. Now, have I ever done a Kobold Steamworks before? Not even once. But I'm thinking I can handle it. It's just an Exalt dungeon. It's me alone in here. I'm thinking that probably I don't beat this one, actually. Yeah, man, I'm gonna advise we just leave. That shit's not, I'm not built for it, all right? You might be. I'm not gonna deny that he's probably the best to ever do it. Let me find my text element. It should be right here. Practice range while we wait. Okay, yeah, but like, what if I said US East 2? And then we put that right there. And then people can join in, not read it on the mini map and say, what server are you in? Shit works out so well every single time. Okay, let me get back up my chats and stuff. Oh, that was snipping tool I opened. Okay, never mind. I thought I was about to crash my entire computer. Thought I opened up the one script executable I keep on my PC that just like data mines everything from my PC and prints it out on screen. Do you actually have one of those? No. Why would I just keep that around? Why would I just keep a kill switch on my PC? Just in case I ever feel like ending it all, brother. I've got a balcony for that. All right, I don't need this. Animal merchant. I mean, maybe. Let's go to the tavern. Honestly, guy like me, feeling a little thirsty right about now. Nobody in this game does dungeons anymore. Everybody, like, I know what you're thinking. Why do you have to leech that? Shut up. I wouldn't expect someone like you to understand. How much feed power this has? 400. We'll probably just wait. I think we just wait because at this point it's at 84% for the realm being completely charged. So we probably hold off on the idea of, oh, we gotta go back and feed our pet. Look, if my pet misses out on a candy ring, I know it's not in the Halloween spirit, but I think they'll be fine. Where is everybody going right now? There's a bunch of people on whatever this one is. Oh, no wonder. Now, where is she actually? Aha. Damn. Guys, maybe we can clear out the area a bit. Immune to being stunned. Me personally, I call that cheating, but I mean, whatever you want to say. Apparently she had somebody perma buffing her, I understand. She just went on LFG and said looking for perma buff. Looking for the mercy to my Genji. I get it. We've all been there before. Nah, I wasn't much of it. Okay, I can't lie. I was a Genji player. I'm sorry. I know, Salted Slices, everything we thought. Look, when I played DPS, I was a Genji player, okay? When I didn't play DPS, I played Zenyatta exclusively. So I'd still call myself a hero for the people. I mean, my teammates wouldn't agree. They'd say, can we get an actual healer? And I'd say, no, DP, flank Yatta. He's gonna win this one, trust me. What the hell? Since when did I get such a cool ass outfit? I don't remember looking like this at all. Not that I'm against it. I finally dressed up. I'm finally in the festive mood. Speaking of being in the festive mood, what kind of, oh, second verse, same as the first, I see. I like that. What kind of costumes did you guys normally do for Halloween? I say, did you guys do? If you still do costumes, they count. The question would still count. But for me this year, I'm not going to be doing a costume because, like I said, I'm going to be in Japan. So I doubt. I mean, maybe I can buy a costume while I'm there, but at that point, I've just got to worry about cultural appropriation, and maybe it's over for me. But I have run almost exclusively since I was in high school one costume. The costume goes so hard. I don't even know if I have it anymore because I have moved out. I don't think I brought it with me. Likely didn't because I don't think that it's the most worthwhile thing to have in my apartment at all times. Dude, I had a sick as hell. It was one of those costumes that had an inflatable part to it, and it was a giant pig costume. That shit went crazy. I'm not saying I was the most peak of all time. I'm just saying very possibly I was. When I was a kid, though, there was one year I dressed up as Darth Vader because he's cool as hell, and we can all agree on that no matter what. Even to this day. Probably, well, maybe not at this point. I have no clue what's actually canon anymore. For all I know, they took jizz out of the movie, so as far as I'm concerned, nothing is canon anymore. Because at that point, what were they even playing at the cantina if it wasn't jizz music? I think that they just call it space jazz now. Do you think space jazz is nearly as cool as jizz music? That's actually an insult to the real fans of Star Wars. The real fans who were hoping Glup Shido would make an appearance. It's fucked up that they do this to us. But no, so when I was a kid, I dressed up as Darth Vader for Halloween, and I got a very formative memory where I was humbled. Which was, I was walking with some friends. And it was late at night, obviously, because it's Halloween. Well, late for a child, which is like 8 p.m. And I was like, guys, check this out. And I put the cape up from my Darth Vader costume over my face and said, you won't believe it, the fabric's actually really thin. I can still see through it, and I know exactly where I'm going. And they were like, no way. I took 3 steps and hit my head really hard on a mailbox in front of me and fell over and started crying. That shit will humble you so quickly. All of a sudden you start to realize, wait, maybe I am a mortal man. Hold on. Wait, I don't like this. Wait, Darth Vader wouldn't have hit his head like this. He would have used the Force to see where he was going. Hold on. Maybe I'm a fraud. So yeah, that one really did humble me. That one stuck in my mind for a while. I have one friend who constantly references this. Oh. Damn, you can get Memento Mori from this guy. That's actually a sick drop. Is this one still used by a lot of necros? I remember it used to be a pretty sought after one that was rough to get because you could only get it from, what was it before? Ghost King? I think it was Ghost King that you got it to drop from before. I mean, he probably still drops it because Ghost King's still in the game, so it wouldn't surprise me if there's multiple sources for it. But hey, either way, I'm pretty happy to have it now. Also, these candies on the ground do nothing. They're convenient lies we tell each other. This is maybe the first drop I've got from them, which is a ghost bottle. Yeah, man, that's changed nothing. It's turned me into a little Danny Phantom style ghost. That's the best that I got. Awesome. Really happy that was my 70,000th candy I've killed. Maybe they have a chance to drop, I don't know, at least, not skins, what was I thinking? Like the dyed ones, you know, to change out my appearance. That's, I have to imagine they do at least that, potentially. What else are we even looking for at this point? See, it's rough. I don't normally play Knight, so at this point, I don't even know where my progression's at. I don't know what I'm looking for next. I guess you can always go for the Marble Colossus sword, sure. But how am I going to find a random Lost Halls to do? I'm not strong enough to solo it. No shit. Well, I guess I'm technically strong enough to solo it, but it would have to be the run of a lifetime. Bat bottle. Okay, now I'm looking cool. Wait, we're actually looking fly as hell. No, but I might be able to solo it. Lost Halls is one of the only... So, if I could just skip directly to fighting MBC, I think there's a minuscule chance I could solo it. Having to go through and navigate all of Lost Halls, I don't think I could dodge a single crusade. We would probably be there for most of our natural born lives. And then we'd also clear it and maybe get one life pot and call it a day there. So, I'm just saying I don't think that the odds would be super in my favor there. Okay. Thanks, man. Thanks for dazing me. No, it's awesome. I think we're both having a lot of fun with this. Thank you. All that, and what did I get? Oh, I thought that was the mace one. So nothing. So I got convenient lies that I'm being told. Awesome. Dude, how are we not done the percentage yet? We've been doing nothing but going around and killing the world bosses. Maybe they upped it, because I feel like when this first launched, and you can completely correct me if I'm wrong, I didn't play that much of it when it first launched, but when the beta servers first launched, I felt like every time I join in, it would already be like, oh, we only have 2 more things to kill, because that's just how easy it is now. What am I supposed to do here? Like, do you just keep destroying these? Because I can't do anything else as far as I can tell. I mean, let's see. What's this one do when you break it? It's shooting, maybe? I mean, if I walk out there, that's definitely death water. Are you even able to? Okay, well, yes, but damn. You'll wish that you couldn't. Wait, actually, how am I supposed to get my soulbound damage? Nothing reaches. Nothing I do even thinks of reaching. Oh, hold on, one might have. Hopefully the cannons count towards it. If they don't, I think that I'll still be able to sleep tonight thinking I know myself for who I am. All right. 11 more of those. That's gotta kill someone sometime, right? Deadwater Docks. Yeah, why not? There's the one sword that we could use. I am the only player in this game who has ever entered a dungeon. Well, that's unfortunate. Hopefully we can get a second one someday. That would truly be my ideal. That'd be my ninja way, dare I say. Okay. Another flesh golem. It just feels like beating a dead horse at this point. What we got over here? What are we fighting over here? Eye of the Storm? You're welcome. I don't think you could have done it without me. Okay. It's probably for the better that I didn't do that other dungeon anyways. Beach Beacon. And now we are chilling. They should add in a slash dance button. I want to be breaking it down sexual style right now. Somebody said TP. I bet they're going to turn us all into, oh. Damn. I was hoping that it was just going to be like, I didn't realize I was getting drafted is what I'm saying. I thought I'd show up and maybe we'd all turn into a bat or something and people would be like, haha, isn't that so silly and festive of us? No, it turns out they were like, you ready to fight in war? Hey, it looks like you're freshly 18. You ready to die for your country? Not precisely, but I suppose I can. All right, the world's oyster is gone. What we have for it? Yeah, not feeling great about that one. TP beach vibes. Hold on, piano fury. Oh God, that was a horrible burp. I'm sorry if you heard that. I'm sorry to myself that I experienced it. But they haven't led me astray so far. Damn, what the hell hurt me that bad? The daughter of Lamone is stronger than Lamone herself. How'd that one happen? Feels a little fucked up. I think I'm done with these. I'll take this just to chill here. I say this for probably up until morning playing Bloons Tower Defense 6. Oh, that's what I could have played today, man. I was over here flipping coins back and forth constantly thinking to myself, what game should I play? That's why it took me an extra hour to go live. Dude, Bloons goes crazy. And then I just get to sit there and watch the visual ASMR. And then I can put visual ASMR as a tag, which is awesome because it's the only time I can do that. I mean, I guess unless I break out my sexy voice, but I don't do that for free. Somebody would have to type, can I hear it? And then I'd do it, obviously. Which doesn't count as for free because somebody requested it. Therefore, I have my self-respect. No, I don't think I could sound sexual, like actually so, if I even tried. I think it would always sound like a joke with my voice. It's the messed up part. It's like a clown trying to actually be sexy. I know that people wanted to have sexual intercourse with the one clown from the Phoenix Wright games. Oh, dude, wait, they actually reskinned it all Halloween themed. Well, it's more just parasitic chambers. That's still cool. That's actually awesome. Wait, I'm feeling so festive now. Also, this makes clearing so much harder. What the hell? I feel like the parasitic chamber mobs are way harder to kill than, oh my god, and it makes you sick to step in the water. Oh my god, Bloons Tower Defense 6, because you can just stay away for another 5 hours. It is true. But any 03 coaches, guys, they need my skills. I don't know, I've cleared 3 03s in my life. I try not to brag about it too much, and they were all on Wizard, so I could run away very carefully. But I've died to Celestials 3 times, and since then I have never died to it ever again, because I said, all right, lock in and learn this phase. And then I found a simulation online that I played about 40,000 times and said, okay, we'll count that as knowing it enough. But yeah, dude, balloons would be sick. I think it would be so fun. Also, the parasitic chamber theme, or not theme, just idea for it goes so hard. Low-key, one of the most thought-out events they've done. That's what I'm saying, random guy who can't hear me talking back. Thank you, Reggie Specs, for saying that. We're just gonna act like everybody in the in-game chat is in my chat. Why? It's fun to pretend. Oh, do we actually have to break their armor? Okay, I don't think we have to, but it's probably advised. All right. Hold on, let me lock in and make sure I don't die here, because it is technically different. And that would be very embarrassing to die to Stone Guardians. I don't think I'd ever be able to recover from that. That'd be like dying to Monstro 1.0. Didn't you do that 2 streams ago? Well, you know, bygones. We don't have to worry about all that kind of stuff. Did he even throw his sword down this time? I don't think I saw him do that, but maybe he's just got a different pattern for this. So is Janice different also? Nope, his ass was not feeling festive. Never mind, he's red. Okay, I take it all back. Oh yeah, wait, he actually is different. Janice is boring. Okay, well, they're not wrong, but like, he's also a classic. I don't think you can call the classics boring. Oh, I don't like Mozart, it's boring. Yeah, but like, we got to acknowledge at the time they were shitting in buckets. So if you heard Mozart after you just had to throw your shit out of the 2nd story of your house, I think your life would feel crazy. You gotta understand it was a completely different time frame with which they were hearing it. People who say classical music's boring, yeah, probably by your standards, because classical music's been built on. But if we didn't have classical music, nothing else, all music's derivative of something else except for the thing that came first. And so because of that, classical music, sure, we can say it's boring by today's standards, but like, if you were a peasant dying on the street from a disease that was easily curable with a bottle of penicillin now, can't you not take penicillin? Look, I never said that I'd survive. All right, I'd also die to it. I'm right there with the medieval peasants. That's why I feel such a sense of camaraderie with them. We're more similar than even I acknowledge. But it's like, now with that said, do you listen to classical music? No, it's boring. What, you expect me to have consistent morals in the year 2024? Hell no. 2025 is the year for consistency. 2024 is the year of lying. 2024 is the year of making shit up and spreading misinformation. But next year, we can probably try to get back to being a little bit more truthful. I'm lying and spreading misinformation. See? That will not be changing. Look, it's because gaslighting, lying, girl bossing, all of it is some of the most fun you can have in your life. So why would you deny yourself the simple pleasure of gaslighting others? Oh yeah, actually I do listen to The Strokes. Thanks for checking. What's that male manipulator music? Well, if you say so. Dude, I kind of hate that people go, oh, that's male manipulator music. No, it's good music. There's probably a difference. Now, do I like every song by The Strokes? No. Do I like every song by, what's the other one that people say it all the time for? What is it? Oh, can't remember right now. Isn't it like Car Headrest or something like that? Fuck, it's something like that. I swear that's a band, and I'm not making this up. I just don't remember them 100% because I've never really listened to their stuff before, which is why I can't really comment on them. But they're the other ones that I hear all the time. I've heard some people say Smashing Pumpkins, but I don't agree. I mean, and I think it's just because male manipulator obviously has a negative connotation with it. Being a manipulative person is generally not good unless you're a 13-year-old boy watching anime for the first time. Then you look at a manipulator and you go, wow, they're the smartest person alive. You can really, it actually does tell you all you need to know about a person if they watch Death Note and thought to themselves that Light Yanagi is actually a smart character. If they thought that, all right, they probably missed the point of the show. He is, by all accounts, a really stupid character. Don't get me wrong, show's still very entertaining, but he thinks he's so smart, and that's the big part of what makes him so stupid. And so if somebody watched it and thought to themselves, no, he is a genius, I'm sorry, I think you were missing out, man. I don't think that you got it. Twisted coins. I mean, my world is so dark and crazy that to me, they just kind of look like normal coins. I don't know if I'm alone in that one. Oh, shit. All right. We have an 0-3 attempt on our hands. Shit, let's do this. I'm thinking I probably die here. I do have a T13 sword. That was a really nice drop. I think we got it from a nest. I'm not 100% sure. It's possible someone gave it to us. Is it soulbound? It's possible that someone gave it to us. It does also give +3 dex. That's actually not bad at all. Now doing an 0-3 before we have our life pots maxed. It is suboptimal, but what am I supposed to do? Everybody running in now is weird. There's no shot they've already cleared the first 3 rooms. Granted, I'd have no way of telling if they did or not, so fine, I'll do it too. Who we got? Dama. Fuck, do I remember how to beat Dama? So Baze is the easy one. Archbishop. Is his name Archbishop Lelouch? No shot. Lelouch is Code Geass, right? It's got to be like... I don't know. I don't remember. Any Dama coaches, I'll pay cash. This man is desperate for an 0-3 clear. Somebody... Let's just back up after you get paralyzed. It's just probably a pretty good idea. Okay, we're getting teleported upon. Love to see it. So yeah, Baze is the easy one. That's the free space. Go next. Archbishop LaCroix. I can't remember. It's a something. I can't remember it. It's been so long. They're a little bit of a wild card. They can be really easy. They can also be very hard, just depending on your team's comp, how good they can deal with melee. Gemsbach, another free space if you have a good team, and an absolute nightmare if you don't. But I think Dama is the one that I would generally call the hardest, just because there's so much PvPing that happens in Dama. And getting hit with Sicken, I don't like it at all. You can make an argument that the Archbishop's the hardest one, and I don't think I'd fight you on that at all. If that's your power ranking, I'd agree. I mean, because Dama can be trivialized if you have a really good team also. So all of the ones before 0-3 can. I mean, we only have 26 people here, so it shouldn't be too hard for the scaling on 0-3. The only issue is I am a sub-8 male in terms of being a knight. I don't know how to knight well. This is like my first ever endgame knight, and I have no clue at what windows I'm looking for stuns. Also, my ass got the tier 4 shield, dude. No shot we making it out of Kaylin with this one, dude. No shot. All right, that is, I believe, room 3, but it might have been room 2. Let's check. No, yeah, that was room 3. All right, Dama, it's been a while, you broody fuck. Do not interrupt me. Okay, somebody interrupted. Me that time. Okay, so we got knife walls. Knife walls kind of suck. They can be scary for sure. If you're in lag. Okay, that was not the guy who... Was it the guy who asked for a coach? Wait, it was. Poor guy. Somebody should have got him a coach. He was offering to pay. Oh, man. You hate to see it. Okay. Dodge to the side here. Do I remember how portals work? No. So I'm just going to keep playing to the best of my abilities. I know avoid green at all costs. Green is sicken portals. Being sickened means you are unable to heal from any source. As you might guess, That sucks. Dude, being melee here is ass. Okay, whatever. Just keep dodging. Keep on dodging. We're already down to 17. We've parsed out a couple people there, which is crazy because, like, brother, these are the phases where shit gets real. We haven't even got there yet. I mean, I'm kind of entirely leeching. I won't lie. I am yet to get in there and actually do anything for myself. There, sure, you got your licks in. Yeah, man, maybe. Horrible timing on that one. All right, we got to get up there so we can actually get some damage in. Because if I'm not able to hurt him in this phase, I'm really doing nothing for our team. Silenced, okay. Be ready. I think we're about to start. I will conjure your demise. No, this is just more of these. This is not the get boxed in and dodge section, is it? No, this... Is this where you PvP? I feel like this is not that bad. Maybe it's because we're mostly together. Okay, okay. This part I hate, though. That's about to launch. That's about to launch. It's about to launch. Okay. Just locking in a little bit here. Remember, they can't hurt you if you dodge everything they do. Now, we are sickened already, so I'd rather not take any more hits. Now we're armor broken and sickened. That is what we like to call a recipe for disaster. Now we're just sickened, which is still really bad for us. So big ups to them for that. Really love to see that one. Recenter camera here because we're probably about to enter walls again. Never mind. Oh, I hate this phase. Oh, this phase upsets me greatly. Mainly because I haven't been to it too much, and there's just a lot of popcorn chicken flying around the stage. It's simply a bit much. Was I able to actually hit there? In my heart, yes. In reality, no. We move up a little bit and we get some damage in, then we dodge all of those. Miasmas. Okay, this is the PvP one. I hate miasma. I hate miasma. I am a normal functioning human being. I hate miasma. Keep dodging sickens. Okay. We've got to make sure we're actually able to heal up. Otherwise, what's the point of it all? Dodge for a bit until sicken wears off. And then I'll drink one of my normal health pots just to give myself a little bit. Is this like death phase? Does he just stay here until death do us part? Keep you like an oath. Shall burn with flesh. Okay, so we're back to this phase. Most people are running around. I will attempt to do the same and get out from a possible knife wall. Disintegrate before me. Do I remember disintegrate? No, not at all. Is this... Bro, become vulnerable. Call this man Detroit, become vulnerable. All right. Looking like a clear, honestly. Which is wild. I didn't think I had it in me. Now, hopefully, we get something good. Have I ever received a white bag from any of these? No. Do I remember Dama's white bags? No. Does that mean that they're bad? No. Hopefully not. I mean, if I'm going to get one. Why am I feeling that lucky? Because if I don't have false confidence and bravado, what do we have as men? All right, a blue bag it is. Well, let's see what we got. Hopefully at least life pots. Greater life will take, those points will take. T6 mace is hard to say no to, but it's also hard for me to find room for it. Greater mana, same thing. It is T6. T6 mace, we probably just take over our C rank. Okay. So how many people got left? 9 people remain. Sorry. No. That looks very good, man, for sure. I'm the only knight, aren't I? Almost definitely. All right. Is he stunnable? Did it say immune? It does say immune. Okay. HP nil here. Well, I think I missed it, which is awesome. Good shit by me. I'm in really bad spots to actually help the team. He is stunned. I'm sorry, everybody. Now he is immune to being stunned. All right. Dodge these. Best of my ability. Don't play center. What am I doing? You can tell it's been a while. We actually got a stagger. Damn. These guys are so goated compared to me. Yikes. Hey, Oryx, what are we doing there, man? Don't you think that maybe we should be kind to each other? Don't you think that maybe camaraderie comes out on top? And any time that you're thinking of being mean to me, you should consider otherwise? Now, anybody who's like, wow, this doesn't look that bad. Cosmos shall rain down. Okay, so that is, yep. This one, hate this phase. Just because it can be very unlucky. It's not always necessarily Cosmos again. Hey, buddy, get a new trick. We've seen this one before. Do I remember Celestials is the question. The answer is, brother, I haven't played in years. No. Like, I haven't seriously played in years. I'm so out of my league here. They drafted me pick 1 for this, and I don't think they should have. Okay, so he can't be stunned during that phase. Ooh, just gonna eat an entire one of those. Just looks so tasty. How could I not? Luckily, these guys were able to just, like, greater HP us. Okay. Is that nowhere to hide? Yeah, nowhere to hide. Okay. Doable. I mean, not by me. Shield bashes. Shield bashes, I believe, are stunnable. Splendor. Oh, shit, man. Do you think I remember how to rotate Splendor? Fuck, it's been a while. Damn, that's such an easy DPS phase if you remember it, too. Okay, he is now, I think, upset with us. All right. Dance. I'd rather not. Okay. Whew, sorry for being so quiet. I'm kind of locking in for once. Shit. I remembered the first one. I couldn't remember the rest. I got out of rotation with it, and I did not feel good where I was. What's he doing right now? Fuck, man. I can't see him at all. I've got to reset mentally. Okay. I'm doing absolutely nothing out here. I need to get to center, but I'm looking for an opening, and it's rough to get one. Yeah, we're backing out there. Okay, my fault, my fault. Let me move over to everybody else. Whew. Damn. Okay, okay. Why did you drink a mana pot? I thought that I had my Icors on V. So it's really nice to know that I do not have Icors on V. Okay. Good shit, good shit. Accept your fate. I will not. I will run from my fate no matter what happens. Oh, damn. You know what? Maybe he's right. Maybe I will accept it. Oh, shit. I didn't realize Oryx got hands like that. You're doing nothing. You're a knight. Get in there. Be useful. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna die. I am dead as hell. Then get out of here. That's also not an option. You want me to look at the gates of Valhalla and walk away? What do you take me for? Okay, we're down to 7, and it might just be the leeches. Not that I'd call myself a leech, obviously. Good job, boys. Oh, never mind. We have decided to shoot during shield. Okay. Hey, bud. Just gonna destroy this thing real quick. Don't mind me. I see it pop up. I destroy it. Just that easy. Gaze in my power. Yeah, I think it was taking us this long to go phase 2. We don't stand a chance. Probably. I mean, we can see. Maybe it's just unlucky phases. I think it's very much so more than that, but damn. Okay, good shit. Dodges. All right, exalted. Now the fight begins. Nowhere to hide. Okay, rotating. I've rotated the wrong way, but now we can actually get in there and help out with our boys. Don't shoot during shield bash. Okay, okay, okay. That was just my opinion, haha. XD. Guys, I was just kidding. I think that it's actually fun to shoot during shield bash. Granted, I might be misremembering the mechanic. Maybe you're supposed to shoot during shield, but I don't think that you are. Guys, we can't keep meeting like this. I promise you we cannot. I don't know how to fight that phase. It's rough for me to get in on. Is that an admission of skill issue? Yes. Ooh, almost stood there to get shotgun. Just being nice to him. Nowhere to hide. Okay, so I should be able to find him and rotate with them. Shield bashing. Whatever we do. Good boys. Accept your fate. That is, yeah, he rushes you down. Whew. Unfortunately, I was about to say, don't know where he is. Fleeing is futile. Okay, this one can be a rough phase to dodge. Can be. Doesn't mean it has to be. Fleeing is futile. Playing the classics today, aren't we, bud? Somebody call in and suggest this one? Like, what's going on, man? Ooh, but they get stuck on walls. Okay, I'm backing out there, 100%. Oh, shit, I'm out of pots. All right, well, look. Call me a coward if you must, but I'm a coward who got to flee with my life. Granted, nobody died in that 03, which means everybody there was either scared or somewhat knew what they were doing and realized if they messed up. For me, it was the latter. Wait, no, it was definitely the first one. I was definitely terrified. I did not want to lose my character here, mainly because I want to throw the memento into the chest. I want to keep... No, I'll probably feed that. Maybe I could feed memento, but people like that one. I feel like people might get upset if they just see me feed it away. But imagine how much stronger my little merfolk could be. My little... Sorry, those are called murlocs. Guy who's not really played WoW. Look, I call it having joy in my life. Okay, well, these I can drop because these are all from Motmig. And Motmig is not coming back. She's gone. Yeah, that's Motmig. Was this one also? Yeah, both are Motmig. She's gone, baby. She's never coming back, okay? You just gotta let her go. That was 30 years ago when they used to have a show. So what are we looking for from these? We've got Platinum, Haori of the Wind, Bachelor's Tuxedo, Red Riding Dress, Holy Orders. Okay, so those are from those. Then we can get the Halloween Mystery Pet Skin if we get enough twisted coins. Or, oh, these are emotes. Is it once per account? It is. I don't know. I don't know which one of those I'd want. I don't know if I care about any of those that much. What do we got here? Nah, I still don't think that I care that much. Then we got grants one item from the Halloween Trickster set. A very eerie tombstone. Decipher it to find a Halloween Wizard or Necromancer ST item. Okay. Grants one item from the Halloween Priest or okay. Grants one item from the Halloween Warrior. Okay. Grants one item. Okay. We get it. Grants one item. Grants one item. Grants an item. Okay, cool. So we get what those are doing. Are those... Oh, these are once per account. Okay. Then we're also able to exchange Oryx marks for these daily. So I should have grabbed my Oryx marks. I'll hold that L. Hey, that's mine to keep. All right. I didn't recognize. I was unfamiliar. I'll hold on to it. Do I need any of these in here? Probably not. But at this point, they've made themselves at home. So what are we going to do with this? I should have just compared their feed power. Because the answer is we're going to feed it. So you are my heal magic heal. I think I had another one that I liked, right? Or was I just leveling up my canine so I'd have another one to use? Didn't I have a good pet? Magic heal, heal savage, heal attack close rising fury. Heal attack mid magic heal, no. Heal, no. Okay, I thought he had the right ones in the wrong order. Heal rising, no. Heal decal, no. Magic heal attack mid. Compared to savage, it's probably better. But I think that is splitting hairs on a level that I don't care about. None really call out to me. Let's just feed this, get him up to 47 on the power, and then be on our way back. All we need now is just a little bit more maximum life, and we'll be feeling really nice. We can go to Beta Frontier, Beta Squall, and Horizon. This really says a lot about society. Imagine this one says internet, this one says boob, and this one says book. It really does make you think. Also, half of those people in that line for 28, by the time they make it into the server, I hate to break it to them, I'm not going to be the one to say it because they'll figure it out and then they'll get sad. By the time they make it in, they actually won't have made it in because the server's going to close. There's too many people waiting in line there. They're preying too much on people dying, and people don't die in this game. What do? Everybody just clears realm now. It's actually a crazy difference from what it was before. Before, people would see an actual dungeon drop and go, finally, I can get some cool drops. Now a dungeon drops and people go, why would I want that when I can just go clear a realm? It's crazy. We've changed. Society has moved on. The question is, can you move on with them? Also, let me type /event. I haven't checked out. Oh my God. The shatters, the crawling depth, snake pit, advanced cobalt. Okay. Well, let's go snake pit if we see one drop. Beer god. Amen, brother. Amen, brother. If I can't crack open a cold one, what's the point of Halloween? The scariest thing of all is driving sober. Okay, whoa, damn, I did not realize the beer god had hands like that. Holy shit. He's like, this shit rated E for everyone. Heisenberg was killed by the, by the flying behemoth. Okay, I thought it was gonna be by the beer god. No, wait, that's crazy. I was next to that flying behemoth and I left. I feel like by association, I might be wanted for murder. I said, damn, he's got this one. Turns out he was not built for it. Also, no shot I'm fighting him. Jotun is here. What the hell? We can take him down, yeah. Okay, so we've got an ocean trench we could go into. Don't really care. Dark orange clothing dye, sure. We look pretty awesome. The tavern. Is the tavern one of the event ones? Or is the ocean trench? Cursed Library, Sprite World, Puppet Masters Theater, Manor of the Immortals, Fungal, Wine Cellars. Okay, no. Doesn't look like either of these are bonus dungeons. It's every dungeon in the game except for those two, I guess. One of these days, I'm going to hit this candy and I'm going to make it rich. I'm going to win the jackpot. All of a sudden, people are going to be calling back and being like, you remember in 3rd grade how we used to hang out? Good times, good times. Dude, I don't know, is anybody else like this? So, I know social media exists, right? And if I really wanted, I could figure it all out on social media. Actually, what is the Spectral Penitentiary? Isn't that where Danny Phantom housed all of the evil ghosts? Yeah, I'm out of here. But, I know that, like, there's social media, and if you really care that much, you're easily able to look it up on social media and find the information you care about if that person has a social media. But let me get to my point first, right? I wish there was like an easy way to check what everybody from your high school was doing. Like the yearbook automatically updated with their current information on where they're at in life. Granted, mine right now is not looking the best of all time. Works at web dev place and streams. But like, look. But I don't know, because sometimes I'm curious because I remember somebody, I was like, oh yeah, he's just sitting next to this person in math class. I wonder what they're up to. But like, that's all the curiosity goes to. I have zero desire to reach out and talk and rekindle any kind of relationship we had from, oh man, we used to joke around all the time together. Nah, like, you don't understand. I'm not at a point in my life where I'd care that much. I'm not that old yet, okay? But I wish I could click a button and see where everybody was at so I could just be like, yeah, that makes sense for them. You know, like somebody who says, oh, I want to be a vet. And then I look and it's dropped out of med school after half a year, now works at a convenience store. And I'd be like, yeah, you know what? That adds up. Yeah, that sounds about right. They had about the same drive that I did. And look where I ended up. So, but also because there's all those people, it seems to be a trend, right? Where people who are just insanely mean to others say they're going to be a nurse. I want to know how many of those people ended up as a nurse. Also at what hospital so I can avoid it. Ink? But, okay, good for you. Monsters or otherwise, brother. But yeah, I just wish there was some kind of auto update button so I could see what everybody's up to without me having to put in any effort whatsoever to try and rekindle some kind of relationship that hardly existed in the first place. Candyland might be the most menacing Halloween themed dungeon we can do. When I'm in here, I'm going to consider myself shivered. My timbers even. Hold on, let me check something. YouTube stream is still up. Oh my God, what a time to be alive. You might say, why would it not be up? Question for YouTube, not for me. One that I wish I had the answer for, okay? All right, let's see. Last time we were kind of cursed to have to kill 30,000 enemies to get a single boss one to spawn. Would love for that. It's just me and one other guy. I don't really feel like doing clan that bad because clans just take so long. They used to be my favorite dungeon in the entire game, but there's an issue of oversaturation now. Back in the day, it meant something. All right, it was... The hell we in the Crimson from Terraria for? I probably shouldn't stand on those, right? Oh, they're about to explode for sure. Never mind, they've sped up, but I don't know what they do yet. Oh, I think touching them just gives you sick. Okay, that's fine. Well, it was fine, and then he sent out a bunch of shurikens. All right. Moving in. I'm up here. I'm in this bitch. Hold on. Just you all wait. Oh, baby. That's gotta be soulbound, right? I've done so much. My dedication to the cause there was crazy. Oh. Well, that's an interesting one for it to drop. But then there's the organ harvester, and he's probably Halloween. Whatever, what we got here? Grade S, haunted halls, 15% chance for each room to contain the spectral sentry. Minions attack slower, minions have more defense? Oh, I don't know if that's worthwhile. Lost Halls already has some of the tankiest motherfuckers you'll ever see. And there's 4 of us. And looking at the, well, one's got the crystal venom fang thing that breaks through defense. So maybe the enemies having more defense won't matter because they'll be armor broken anyways. So you know what? Hey, fair call. Did he leave? No, he's not the one who left. Okay, I'm about to be the one who leaves. I don't think I've got it in me. I thought you said you could solo it. I also said that it would take most of my natural born life. And I've decided that there's so much in the world. There's so much beauty out there. I can see so many things. How about I go see some of them, huh? How about we go see what the world has to offer? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really impressed by how much they ended up changing for the Halloween event. I think it feels really nice. Okay, I'm going to die in the woods alone. Holy shit. I was about to make a reference to a real person who did die in the woods alone, but then I was like, you know what, that's probably a little bit tasteless. But if you haven't heard about them, look up their story. They actually have a really interesting story. They even wrote a, well, I don't know if they wrote the book about it because they died while being alone. It's Chris McCandles. It's Chris McCandles. You've probably heard of him, I'd imagine. But I can't remember what the book was called. I'd imagine it was not, because the only note he left at the end didn't have his whole story on it. So I'd imagine a lot of it was like the friends and family writing it after the fact, based off of nothing other than I've watched one video on it and was like, wow, that's actually a really interesting topic. And it is. It's actually it's somebody who was like essentially of the idea, why do I need society? And then they did just leave and walk off for all intensive purposes, all of the remote or all of the documented places that we have. Now, realistically, oh man, not even a, okay. Well, let's see if anybody's down to do one now. Come on, guys. Let's do Cobalt Steamworks together. No, just wait, guys, down the way. No, the invite was lost in the mail. Oh, let me actually take a sip of water. Man. Okay. Well, yeah, no, it's a very interesting story. I know that there is a book about it that I'd imagine he didn't write because normally dead people don't write as well. But I could be wrong. Ooh, what is that thing? Looks like a weapon of some sort. A sheath, perhaps? No, it is a wand. It is a UT wand. If I had to guess, normally these re-tiered ones are what, tier 12s? So it's probably not even that big of a deal, unless it actually does shoot special, but I doubt it because he dropped fucking T13 just for existing. Also, life pot. That's huge. We're 3 off being an 8-8. What am I gonna do once I'm 8-8? Pretty much the exact same thing that you're seeing right now, just with a little bit more life to my name. We've got a troll. Ooh, damn. Hey guys, let's get our damage together. And I can act like it's my damage doing anything. That was the, what's the name of the thing? The Wumpa? That can't be right. That's the name of the Discord thing. Can somebody look up the name of the thing that Luke crawled into in episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back? Yeah, I've got receipts. Why? Because the Battle of Hoth was the only thing that really kept me invested in Star Wars as a kid. And as an adult, I was right. I look back on all the fights from Star Wars and I go, yeah, Battle of Hoth was the sickest one by far. What else was close? Jar Jar Binks having an alien fart on him. Sorry, wrong part. That's all I could think of though. No, he didn't. Okay, technically the alien just farted in Jar Jar's general direction and then Jar Jar looked like he enjoyed it a little bit too much. Either way, I would say Jar Jar's not the hero of the story that George Lucas envisioned him to be. I understand they were playing it for jokes, but like with internet hindsight being what it is now, you can't look back at any of those scenes the same way because people go, that was just a fetish for sure. At the time, nobody knew, right? Like maybe Dan Schneider just thought feet were really funny. Now we're looking back and we're like, There was definitely more to it. But at the time, people would probably just think, oh, he's so goofy for thinking that. And then come to find out, I don't know, it's weird to think that somebody in like the 1980s could have a foot fetish. I don't know why. It just doesn't register in my mind that it was real until like the 2000s. Then people were like, wait, something is afoot, and I hope it's on me. Like, I don't know why. That's just kind of how it exists in my mind. And I think it's because sexual stuff was far more taboo to talk about. I mean, that's kind of the entire point of, in The Big Lebowski, the one character who is empowering women by being like, why is sex so taboo? So like, I'm not treating The Big Lebowski as though it's an autobiography taking down the times, by the way. I'm just saying, you can see other people had also thought, damn, poor guy. Me personally, I just wouldn't die to arachnia. See, I don't understand why people like doing C-depth so much. I guess it's for a doku. It makes sense. No, never mind. Yeah, it's good. It's definitely a very good katana. It feels like everybody's always here. And nobody is ever in any other... Like, nobody does Deadwater Docks this much. I guess this one is, sure, it's easier to learn the patterns for it. But, like, is it that much easier? Oh, well, I guess this one's also event right now, and the other one probably wasn't. Nothing else that we care about, so no point in taking it. Speed power wasn't that good either, so I see no reason for it. Enchantments are locked, sure, but it does have 310 feed power. I don't mind that. And I know there are some people who think, no, you should hold on to it because think of what if its value goes up and you'll be very happy to have it when you start your next character. Bro, if I don't get the loot on the character, what's it matter? I'm not making trust fund characters out here. I'm not trying to have a Nepo baby be my main, you know? This guy had to grind blood, sweat, and tears for every item you see on him. Nobody helped him out. And he pulled himself up by his own bootstraps and only almost died 6 or 7 times. Where is everyone? They're all over here. What's the party like over here? What's the vibe? What are the vibes right now, brother? Nothing. Okay, awesome. I showed up and the party disperses. Yeah, I guess I could have that effect on people. I suppose I've been told once or twice I've had that effect. Protocol death. Yeah, once again, I show up and the party is staunchly over. I believe there's only one layout to the new way the realm works. Like, over here will always be this kind of crystally tree trunks eating the enchanted apple in Adventure Time place, and right next to it will always be the swamp. I might be wrong, but if I'm wrong, I don't really think it affects much. There's a bunch of people congregating here. Give me the kill. Please, please tell me I somehow managed to deal enough damage. Okay. That's fine. Oh, he's just like unlocking the waypoint for people. Okay. Well, we might as well go get the organ harvester. I fucked with Dota 2's Pudge. Actually, if you think about it, Pudge was, I think, the butcher in Diablo. Yeah, probably. No, that can't be right. Well, I mean, they're very similar to each other. Because, like, Dota... Okay, I understand Dota started as a mod to Warcraft, right? I think so. I think it was a Warcraft mod at first, which then spun into its own game, which is why some of the original characters look so much like Blizzard characters, because they technically were Blizzard characters, just tweaked. I think. I don't know if there's any legal case that they could hold for it and be like, actually, Pudge is our butcher. I doubt it. And also, if they did it, what are they trying to destroy the little bit of goodwill that Blizzard has left? Actually, okay, so what's going on with Blizzard, right? Because I thought we all agreed, oh, Blizzard is horrible and they're treating their customers atrociously and look at how little they care for their player base. Then Diablo 4 drops a new season. All of a sudden, people forget everything. They go, guys, the new Diablo season is crazy. They only ask $90 for a mount. They love us. Instead of the 100 it was last time, guys. That's a price cut. Like, how quick are we to forget? I don't understand. I guess it's that people that don't actually hold the values that they care about, or they claim to care about online. Me personally, ever since I've sworn off Blizzard, I haven't played anything. When did I swear it off? After I played Overwatch 2. And I know what you're thinking, but their company had internal bad stuff before Overwatch 2. So aren't you a bit of a hypocrite? You can say that, and I probably wouldn't argue too much against you. But my kind of take was, it looked like they fired everybody who did that. minus Bobby Cox, the like CEO at the time. But I decided, okay, I'll give them a second chance because they're going to come out with this single player game mode that I can't, or co-op game mode that's going to be the horde-based survival. I can't wait for that. It's going to be peak. It's going to be awesome. So I'll give them one final chance. And then they spat in my mouth, and not in a fun way. So ever since then, I have completely sworn them off because, like, brother, what am I going to get my hopes up for? Oh, this time Blizzard cares. No, they don't. If they could make $1 off me, they would absolutely sacrifice my life if it meant profits went up, you know? The corporation doesn't care. And yet people are like, this time they do. No, they don't, man. We don't have to go through this song and dance every time. I think Puppet Master is another event dungeon, so it's worth running through. Because I would really like to get more of those little mask fragments, if at all possible. But those are weirdly, oh, it's Encore. Oh, I thought this was theater. I was like, what the hell? What am I already doing here? Oh, wow, I could have actually died because I was just looking away and fixing my hair for a second. Because I gotta look my Sunday best for you guys. I mean, what do you think? My hair looking good right now? Y/N? Well, I'm feeling pretty sick right now. I feel like I'm looking pretty good, but I don't know. You let me know what you're thinking in the comment section below. Yeah, second engagement paid of the stream, baby. We're doing it. We're becoming a real streamer. I've also, what's the other thing real streamers do? Oh yeah, guys, if we gift 5 subs, just 5 subs, I'll consider putting the grippers out. I'll consider it. I'm not going to, but I'll consider it because it would break Twitch's terms of service, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I knew they had like new anti-gooning terms of service, which to me is just like literally 1984. Why can't the people be free? It's only fair. I should be allowed to view whatever content I wish on your website. What are you to moderate it? No, I'm just kidding. If people really wanted unmoderated content, they'd go to Kick, and clearly nobody wants that. Oh, man. What a sight, huh? Bro, it's also crazy. If you are somebody who looks up streaming stuff, I'm sure you've received these ads as well. There are... Oh, shit! Oh, we can't take this one off. We look so sick. Look at our little ghosts, dude. Oh, that's peak. Oh, we look so sick. Okay, let's get on out of there. But if you've ever looked up streaming related stuff or anything like that, you've probably received Kick ads because, dear Lord, do they pay to advertise as much as they possibly can. They want anybody they can possibly get to use their site, which I guess I respect the grind somewhat. Not really, but whatever. Anyways, every time I see an ad for them, bro, they advertise the lamest part of streaming to me, which is just about monetization and trying to make more money. They say dual stream on Kick and you can over double your revenue. And it's like, brother, do you think that's all? Like, is that really all streaming's become for people? Is click go live and try to collect a quick dollar? That's so tragically sad. I feel like that shines through in content though. Like, there are a couple streamers you can watch who you think to yourself, yeah, they're definitely in the, if there was not a paycheck at the end of the day, they would have stopped streaming a while ago. And it sucks to see every time because it's like, it's supposed to be one of the most fun jobs you can get in theory. I mean, I say you can get, you don't really apply for it. It kind of applies for you. But still, it's just kind of, I don't know. The meta evolution of streaming over time, it just kind of feels gross. It rubs me the wrong way. But you, chat, you can rub me the right way. Yeah, I don't know. I keep seeing people talking about here's how you can monetize more, how you can make more money off of your content or off of other people's content. That's the lamest one to me, is just stealing other people's content for brain rot on Twitch. Or sorry, on brain rot on TikTok. I mean, I get it, but at least I get it when it's a live streamer who you're clipping the moments from. For example, Jinxie, Queso, even if it was me, even smaller streamers, as long as they're getting the credit in the description that's like, hey, clip from them, I think that's completely fine. The ones that have been pissing me off are people are just taking fully edited, like well-produced videos that have clearly taken hours of research and editing to create, and they're just cutting it up into 8 parts and uploading it to TikTok 1 part at a time that they don't have permission to upload from, and they don't even link the original creator, and they're like, yep, I made this. I think I did it. I deserve a pat on the back for this one. It's the worst kind of content, I think, imaginable, because it just self-cannibalizes off of people who do care. And then those people who do care, since they're getting cannibalized off their content, they'll feel less of a drive to create stuff going forward because you are directly stealing engagement and interaction from them, which even if you aren't in it for money or anything like that, objectively as a person, it feels good to have your efforts appreciated, and it can feel bad when they aren't appreciated. So somebody else taking your content, re-uploading it, doing absolutely nothing other than putting a Subway Surfers clip to the right, or maybe if you're lucky, they just actually caption your work and have that one be front and center saying, hey, this content is good enough to deserve your full attention. That's if you're really lucky when they steal your content. But since that's happening, nobody sees the original now, because why bother? Oh, I already saw this animation on TikTok. I don't need to watch it live. So then that person doesn't get the feedback they were not necessarily searching for, but hoping that people would be like, wow, I really appreciate the effort that you went through for this. Thank you so much for creating this content. And then they don't get that, which causes them to feel less motivated to create content going forward. And it's just a really horrible loop that we're in, because we're in a very profit-driven content sphere right now. Shit is horrible. I think it is atrocious. But whatever, that's why I literally just go live and do. I've thought about, well, I bet if I do this, then this, and this, I can get my name out there more. And you might say, isn't that what you do with shorts? The shorts are definitely for engagement, but they're also because I like when people like a short, because it makes me feel like, oh yeah, damn, my jokes are kind of hitting. Let's go. People are enjoying what I have to say. That's awesome. So it's more that than it is caring about the growth. It's just more eyes are on short form content than they are long form live streams. And I get it, right? Getting a quick dopamine hit feels awesome. That's why gambling is peak. So it's the best thing you could ever do. So, all right, incantation. How much that one feed for? 500. Oh my God, we're feasting. We are feasting today. How many people are in the realm? It looks like I might be able to just back out and then pop back in. Let's go into here, because allegedly Snake Pit is also an event one. I don't know if it's like the event where we just get a ton of candy at the end. It's the event where, I wonder if you like type trick or treat and you get candy. That's a crackpot theory, I realize. But way back in the day on Roblox Trick or Treat, that's what you had to do. All Hallows Eve circa 2014, maybe 2016. It was somewhere around that time. It's probably 2014 if I had to guess, because I think it was after, it was either 2013 or 2014. You can find old videos that I created of that one, because I was the only person who liked that event. Everyone else said it was too grindy. Not me. I sat there and I grinded the entire thing out. I said, you are giving me a task in front of me. This is my life now. Because I have always been able to hyperfixate on games to an unhealthy level. And I don't think I'm stopping anytime soon. Holy shit. When you're just one guy, these chests really have a lot of HP, huh? Well, anyways, everybody having a good year so far. Maybe we can lead into 2025 by cracking this bad boy open. All of that for a hazel treat. Yippee! One of these, drop this for a second. Okay. So let's see. We got small yellow dot cloth versus light blue accessory. Light blue accessory is probably the one we don't care about as much. Yeah, I think I like that one more. I guess we'll take the shard with us. Why not? Hey, I've been bad. Let's cheat. Let's cheat a little on our diet. Why not? Why don't we? So we've got 30 minutes on this one being open. Let's just go back to Nexus, feed up our boys. I think our pet could really use it. I would love to get a rare pet sometime soon. Because rare is, I think, the first breakpoint you start to actually notice stuff feels better. I mean, obviously, legendary is great. Really good, even. Is that one past legendary? Do you get one for fusing 2 legendaries? I can't remember. But I think legendary might be the last one. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, we'll just feed all of these. Okay. Level 48 on that. Feels good. Feels good. Common farm egg. What do you got for me? A pig? That's a new skin added. We love to see it. Awesome. But what are your stats? Attack, farm, magic, heal, savage. Brother is going to the slaughterhouse. I didn't want to be the one to say it, however. Events calendar. So, dude, look how many events are going on. Night of the Haunted Souls. Some enemies in Magic Woods, Cursed Library, Davy Jones Locker, Fungo Cavern, Sprite World, Puppet Master Theater, Puppet Master Encore, Manor of the Depths. Okay, yeah. Can drop these items. These items. Sorry, had to become masculine for a second. In the shatters, there are spawns for Loot Broom. Awesome. All right, drop those here. Almost have 1 stack on that one. Cool. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because if I die on this character, which I won't, so I guess why am I even talking about it? True. Why put it out into the universe? Is there anything else for free that I've missed out on? Because I do love free things. One of my favorite things to have. No? Okay. What do we... Ooh! Wait, he's so fun. Archmage Craig? Hell yeah. Do you think he talks exactly like Craig from South Park? God, I hope. One of the best voices to ever do it. All right. Skins on sale. Plague Doctor Mystic I fuck with. All right, what else we got? Mystical Owl. I mean, I fuck with it, but not as much as Plague Doctor. We got Mad Dwarf. That's your Yogg's cast one. Oh, we got Skelet Paladin. That's our little Bowsette reference for us. Yeah, there's Nezuko from hit show Kimetsu no Yaiba. Thank you. Am I fluent? Well, maybe you could tell, yes. Are there any skins you would buy? That's a great question. The answer is, what bard skins do you have on sale right now? Nope, nothing I'd buy. Which one would you buy? Did you even have to ask? It's the treacherous trout. You're telling me I can play as Fish from Nuclear Throne? Of course I'm going to. In fact, I'm so fucked up. Okay, Frontier has become the #1 hotspot. Damn. Well, that is what it is. At least we've got some very loud music to keep us company. It's the whole reason, if you're wondering why my music's been so loud or so quiet when I'm in game, it's because this one in the hub, I think they forgot to balance the volumes for it. I think they just threw it in when, yeah, that's good enough. Oh, I've got stuff to claim here. What do we have? 2 backpacks, huh? Oh, we're able to claim everything going forward. Aha. Oh, just claim. Oh, claim would just get all of them. Well, now I feel like a little bit of a fool. What do we have up here? Seasonal Vault Expansion, Backpack Extender from 16 to 24 slots. Yeah, just make me feel broke for having 8 slots, man. Just tell me I'm not allowed in the club next time. Damn, my fault. I didn't realize that it was that exclusive. I thought that I was a cool little guy who'd be allowed in, but sure, it's what it is. What do we have from this one? Do I have anything from this? I mean, I guess. We'll claim it. Sure. Actually, wow, it's really quick to level up your battle pass. We're already almost 13. How much do I need total? All we need is 450,000 and I'm already at 5,000. And when you extrapolate out the work, all I have to do is play for 100 times as long as we've been playing. And all of a sudden, I'm there. Put in almost 2 hours thus far. So if I really squeeze in most of my naps, if I miss the birth of my firstborn son, we can finish the battle pass. I mean, I guess, is there really anything that's that worthwhile at the end? I bet they give you the skin before you hit that one, and that's just like extra on top. Oh. No, wait, is there no skin? Oh, there's the skin. Vampire Bat Pet skin. Oh, that's it? Where's... Hello? Ghostly Archer? Maybe he looks better in game than I'm giving him credit for right now. Icicle? Okay, so that's just a little pet food. Is that a skin? No, that's just a pumpkin. Sorry. I was hoping. Pumpkinhead Warrior skin? Am I crazy for liking that one almost more than the other ones we've seen so far? Actually, definitely more than the other ones we've seen so far. And it's the only free skin. I dare I say they opposite cooked. They cooked for the free-to-plays, for sure. And then we've got in here, I think this skin goes crazy. This skin also goes crazy. A character slot unlocker would actually free me. I'd be able to play a seasonal character. I promise I want to play a seasonal character, but I feel no need to sacrifice my only 8/8, who's also dripped out of his mind. I know what you're thinking. Your drip doesn't look that cool. Maybe you haven't noticed. I've got little moving ghosts on my knight. Also, the knight skin, the default one, that's how they got me to play the game. You tell me I see a skin this provocative in nature and I can't play the game? No, I had to. Mountain Temple opened by King W. Do not be tempted by them. Their sins and misdeeds shall only lead us astray. If I give up my permission now, it's over. Beta Horizon 33 out of 85. Look, I see what you're saying, and I understand. I've been a Frontier boy since day one. If I give it up now, if I give up my spot in line when there's only a measly 7 people in front of me, I will be judged and called weak. So what's this? Special offers. Click to open. I'm gonna keep it a buck. A stack even. I am not delusional enough to pay for this. I've thrown some bad money out of my life. And that's how I can tell you that would be really bad money. I've spent money on rolling for skins in games, which is tragic. Why would you roll for skins instead of just outright buying them? I'm happy you asked. Go play Cookie Run Tower of Adventures and tell me if you can roll for a skin or buy it. And did you get the skin you wanted? Nope. Feels pretty good. Really felt like I threw out some good money that day. So I'm kind of getting into the business now of just burning my money under bridges because I think it's just more, at least that way I can help out the homeless people by giving them a fire for a bit. And then I can still feel like I've got the same value out of my money. I can really feel like I've thrown bad money after good, you know? Damn. Look out for those skeletons. I thought this was actually somebody role-playing. I thought there was just a guy standing behind here who was ready for everything, who was ready to play his part. Bro, I need to add a hydrate redeem to my channel, but you don't even have points. Yeah, because do you guys want ads? Like, aren't ads cringe and stupid? I hate advertisements, especially because the number of car ads on Twitch drives me insane. Who sees an ad for a 2025 Chevy and thinks to themselves, you know, I was in the market for dropping $50,000 right around now. This might be the opportunity I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure if you're gonna, what the? Follower goal met. Oh, whoa, they do like a whole thing for it, a whole animation. Whoa. Wait, that's so cool. Sorry, I just saw a banner move and I was like, what's going on over there? But like, who sees a Chevy being advertised to them and thinks, yeah, I'm ready. You know what? I did have $50,000 to spend on a car and I wasn't sure what car I was gonna get. Everybody's gonna look up their own car beforehand. So what's even the point of advertising it? It's not like you're selling a new Oreo flavor. People are gonna see it and think, I should try that the next time I go to the store. That worked for me with Kit Kats. I picked up they have Ghost Toast Kit Kats. How do they taste? Bro, they're heavenly. Oh my God, they're delectable. They're just kind of like a cinnamon. They had churro flavored ones a while ago. They're a lot like those ones. Is it probably chemicals that are going to stay within me forever to create this artificial flavor that I'm enjoying? Yeah. But I'd like to think of that as a cool way to carbon date me going forward. Wait, that's so cool. Does the follower goal automatically update? Hold on. Well, now I got it now. Now I'm curious. Now, like my boy George, I'm curious. Hold on, let me mute this tab. There's somebody else streaming the game. How could they? And I'm not first. Oh, let's change that together. Does it automatically give me a new follower goal? No, it just says goal achieved. Well, that's cool. It would be even cooler if you upped the goal for me on my own. Oh, whoa, wait, me having the stream open gave me an extra viewer. Hold on. Wait, ethical view body? I'm kidding, I closed out of it. Dude, I did see, so I was reading on Twitch's terms of service, right? Because I was curious how they punish view botting. Not because I was ever thinking of doing it, but because with those view botting sites, you're able to pay for them to bot somebody else's channel. So does that mean you could just bot a streamer you don't like and get them banned? Because I was wondering, because somebody said that happened to them. And they said, I never even view botted. Someone else maliciously did it to me. So I was wondering if that actually is a thing that people do, and I was looking it up. And they said, it got me wondering, why is it even against their terms of service? I know it's fake traffic, right? But doesn't that look better for them on their reports, right? If there's 30 billion people on the site. Also, how are they're like, oh, well, it's bad for the advertisers because they're paying and nobody real is seeing it. Nobody real looks at the ads, okay? Like, we're gonna go back to square one. The second ads start for somebody, they mute the tab and go somewhere else for a little bit, then come back after 3 or 4 minutes. That's what a normal person does, because I'm not gonna sit there for 4 minutes of ads about how your pet food is made with real chicken, therefore a human could eat it. I'm only gonna believe that when I see somebody who does macro reviews talking about your chicken jerky for dogs. Then I'll believe it's human grade. But like, nobody is actually sitting there watching it. You see it and you just mute the tab and move on. So they're like, oh, it's worse for the advertisers because they're not getting their money's worth. But like, no, they definitely are. They're 100% getting their money's worth. They have to be. Oh, we're in. Oh my God, I didn't think they'd ever let us in. We're at 85%, wow. There's no one here? Oh, they're all on top of each other right there. This must be a huge part. Man, I just showed up. Halloween candy spawn per boss. This area can spawn loot broom. Are we going for the loot broom? Oh. This is like walking into a Wendy's and saying, rev up those fryers, and looking at the employees looking at you with a sense of disdain you've never felt before. I will say, dude, heinous work. Absolutely heinous work by the Wendy's CEO to actually make it so there is a Krabby Patty meal that people can buy when a famous line from SpongeBob is rev up those fryers. I think that if I was working in the food service industry and the 13th person of the day walked in saying rev up those fryers and then asking for the Krabby Patty meal, that would be my final reason, man. I would not show up to work the next day. I'm just quitting on the spot. The money can't be worth hearing rev up those fryers for a 40,000th time. It's our little comedian walking in and saying, guys, I've got a funny little reference for you. I bet you've never heard this one before. Like, it is... They don't deserve that, man. They don't get paid to deal with the 77th person making a SpongeBob reference when they're like, please, I just want to clock out. Oh, actually, can I get the Krabby Patty meal but with a strawberry lemonade instead? The employee just screams. Oh, hold on. Uh-huh. Oh, wow, that's very interesting. Wait. Uh-huh. No, that's... Yeah, what? I've got... What is going on? This is the first time I've been hit with a Spanish advertisement for slot machines. That's so awesome. I think I might have reached the niche that I've wanted to reach. I know you're probably thinking, why do you want scammers advertising slot machines in Spanish in your chat? It's a great question. It's because it's hype. You join into a chat and you see that somebody's gonna pay you on WhatsApp if you play slot machines on a certain site. That's the coolest scam of all time. Now, absolutely, you're permit. I hate to break it to you. I mean, you can appeal later, but you are, call up some of your friends, man. Cause that shit was awesome. I'm so used to people just being like, hey, go here for a view bot. That's such like a been there, done that. At least throw a little pizzazz on your scam. And asking people to play a slot machine for a scam, that's awesome, because those are the people who are meaningfully scamming themselves every day. You don't walk into the casino a winner unless you're me, because I win every time. Actually, fun fact, during my lunch break at work, I did my summons for Bernice in Zenless Zone 0. So, how'd it go? Here's what happened. I had 4 multis, and I was nowhere near pity. And I told myself, I'm gonna get Bernice with these 4 multis, because it's mind over matter. I'm good at gambling. I have the skill to gamble with the best of them. So what happened? I go in there, I pull, I don't get her. It's unfortunate. And then I go, well, I've got enough of this extra currency to get 1 more extra pull just from cashing it in at the shop. Do my final pull. Still 30 away from hard pity. And I pull her. And it's just that easy. And I win the 50-50. I have lost won 50-50 technically, but realistically I have lost 0 50-50s because the one that I lost, I got 2 5 stars in one pull. So if we want to count it as losing, that's fair, but it was the order you'd want to see. I won my 50-50 first, got my copy of Jane, and then I lost by getting Kaleda in the same pull. That to me is a victory because it actually just guarantees me for the future, and I got the character I wanted. Now, what did I use that guarantee on? That's why I got Caesar. But then I've won my 50-50 on Bernice. So now I'm back to square zero on that one. Anyways, I understand not everybody plays gacha games because some people have self-control and restraint. Okay, bragging if you ask me, but oh, what's that? Your child is going to have a college fund? Oh, that's cute, sweetheart. I'm gonna have a gacha character maxed out. Who's really winning in life? Does kaiju drop a white? That's a great question from somebody in chat. I don't know. Brother, I have not been playing. Drops Augmer. Holy shit. Wait, really? That's kind of crazy. So here we are at the Dune Beetles. There's a lot of them. There's a big old swarm, huh? Holy damn. Feels like they're multiplying. Weird. It's a weird ass fight. And then they expose you, which is fucked up. I was hoping that I'd at least get a little bit larger before anybody went after me with the expose, but fine. Okay. I mean, he doesn't seem like a hard boss at all. He seems insanely soloable. Oh, wait, hold on. His dad just walked out and said, what have you been doing out here? My fault, my fault. I was just playing. Look, it was just a little paintball gun. I didn't mean any harm by it. It was just a BB gun that was shooting real bullets. I promise you I didn't mean anything by it. I remember when I was a kid, I had it was a cap gun. If you don't know what a cap gun is, this guy didn't go to Cracker Barrel. But more accurately, it was like a little toy gun where you'd pull the trigger on it and it would fire off one of the caps that you put into it by just striking the hammer against it. And the caps were kind of like, have you ever played with the little pop rock things where you'd throw them on the ground and they make a popping noise? They were like the most basic tier of fireworks that you could give to children because it's hard for them to kill themselves with them. Not impossible, I'm sure, but like it's definitely one of the safer fireworks you can give a kid. It's kind of a crazy sentence to say aloud, but yeah. Sure, let's go in here. But they would just kind of fire off a very loud pop noise and have smoke fly out. Wait, never mind. We should get out of here. We're about to get, yeah, Realm's about to close. No shot we do that right then. Sorry, I almost lost my mind there. But yeah, they'd make a loud noise and smoke would fly out. I remember when I was a kid, I had one and it has the signature orange tip on it. Now, if you don't know why those toy guns have orange tips on them, it's multifaceted. One, if you hold that gun up to somebody, they'll go, dude, this has an orange tip on it. I know it's fake. Two, police officers won't kill you for having one. Hopefully. They've kind of got a mind of their own, but they hopefully won't kill you if they notice that it's got the orange cap on it. Anyways, when I was a kid, I took off the orange cap and then spray painted over it. And then my dad was like, you can't do that. That's illegal. Sure. Then how come I felt way cooler using it without the orange cap? When I was playing Army Man by myself using a revolver. Look, I didn't know my time periods, okay? I was 8. I figured why wouldn't the Army use revolvers for everything? I didn't realize it was more of a Western kind of thing. All right. Probably gonna finish out this Oryx run and then maybe call it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What are the vibes? What are the vibes? I mean, I'm kind of very susceptible to peer pressure. So one person could say, no, don't give in yet. And I'll be like, well, son of a bitch. They could be like, Date Bio, you've got this, Mr. Streamer. And I'd have to follow through. It's like Jake the dog when you say his name 3 times. I've got to do it. But let me strip down a little bit. That's not related to me streaming more. Well, it kind of is. It's getting warm in my room and I don't need a hoodie on. It's nice. It's finally been cold where I'm living. It's taken this long for it to not be in the 90s every day. So I'm finally able to actually wear a hoodie around, which is so much nicer. because I don't know. I don't like having my big masculine muscular arms out. I just feel like I'm too much of an easy target for people to walk up to and say, wow, what are you, Mr. Universe? And like, look, it gets very tiring having to sign all of these autographs because people see my well-toned and defined arms every time I'm walking down a Walmart. And then, you know, somebody else goes, wait, is that a real life Scarecrow? And I go, son of a bitch, they've seen through me. Actually, my arms aren't that skinny. I wouldn't say I'm buff by any means, but I don't look malnourished, which I think are the two ways that it goes if you're a gamer, right? You're either the kind of gamer who power lifts every day, deadlifts your max PR every single time you go to the gym, or, well, I guess there's three, because there's also the obese side of gaming. I didn't really consider that one. The or was going to be, by the way, that it looks like a strong gust of wind could break every bone in your body. Where am I at? I like to say that I've kind of got like the physique of Thor. And I'll leave that up to the people to determine which version of Thor I'm talking about. I'll let you be as nice or as mean to me as you would like. No, I mean, actually, in reality, I've lost a lot of weight, and it's kind of crazy how much better I feel, even though I just still kind of sit around all day. Oh, you should go outside and get more air. What do you want me to do? Develop a website at, like, on a park bench? I kind of gotta be at home for my job. Yeah, don't worry. Let me just sign in using your confidential information here to the back end of our server. I'll just do that on a public Wi-Fi at a Starbucks. I think that sounds like a really good idea. Just jeopardize everybody's server, because, I don't know, I kind of wanted a breakfast sandwich, maybe a croissant of sorts. But yeah, I've been actually getting a bit more of a physique to me, mainly because I've decided that I like being alive. I know that that's a bold claim, but the more in shape you are, in theory, the longer that you will live. So I've also started doing the very boomer thing of stretching. I'm not so far gone that I'm doing overnight oats prepping, but that may be coming soon. I think that's the sign that somebody's truly taking their health seriously, when they're like, no, overnight oats actually are good and don't taste like dog shit that we're kind of forcing ourselves to. Like, everybody who says I've got a killer overnight oats recipe, it's the exact same thing, which is all of the oats and then a fuck ton of chocolate. And they go, no, these oats are delicious. Brother, I don't think we're eating the oats anymore. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure it is delicious and still very good for you, because the oats still have very good nutritional value that can outweigh a lot of the lower sugar chocolate that people are doing. But still, oats are good. What are you talking about? I'm not saying that oats are bad. I'm just saying that I think you're a little far gone on your health journey when you're talking about prepping overnight oats every night. I think that you've probably gone a little bit too far. And then also, half the people I see who say they have a good overnight oats recipe, the oats are absolutely the LVP of it, where they have 95% Greek yogurt and chocolate, and they whip in other toppings, and then they also just kind of have a layer of oats at the bottom. I'm sure it is delectable. I just don't know how much of it the oats are doing the lifting for at that point. I feel like they're kind of getting outclassed by the idea that everything else is doing all of the heavy lifting. Also, yeah, like, I don't think, if I start prepping overnight oats, you'll know though, because I will tell you about every single kind I try. I think the main reason I want to is so I can have a good excuse to own mason jars. Because everybody has those little jar containers they make overnight oats in. And like, I don't have those right now, and I feel less than. Growing up, were you a cup or mason jar household? Inside you, there are two wolves. One drinks everything out of mason jars, the other drinks everything out of cups. I will tell you right now, if you are a small glass household, you deserve less. You deserve so much less. If you're one of those people who give somebody a half glass for water when they ask for water, you are Satan. You're Satan. I'm not getting water from your fridge because I'm trying to be a good guest, trying to be courteous. And then if you offer, oh, would you like anything to drink? And I say, oh yeah, some water would be lovely. And you give me a little half glass of water that I can gallop down, absolutely swallow it in one sip. You are the devil. You hate me. You and I are clearly mortal enemies, and I must have done something wrong to you, because that won't satiate me. I'm essentially over here dehydrated in the desert, and you offer me a cap full of water. No, no. So that's why I've ended up bringing my, let me check on the bottom how many fluid ounces this thing is. My 64, well, I don't know if that's 64 fluid. It just has ounces. Are those the same thing? I guess a fluid ounce is the same as an ounce. It's just in liquid, right? Anyways, it's 64 ounces of water. That's what I have to bring over every time I go over to a friend's place because they do nothing but have small ass little water cups. And if I ask for water, I know that I will leave feeling the desire for water more than I feel refreshed from sipping it. Just because the versions are completely imbalanced. Everything's out of sync. It's all out of whack. I know that I'm getting screwed, man. There's no shot. All right, let's kill this Oryx too. I will say the event is really cool for how they reskinned this part. I didn't think I would come back and really feel like anything was different for Halloween, but I just thought it'd be a fun little time. Just gonna eat an entire shotgun because it looked tasty. Look, nutritious meals are very good for you, so I'm gonna try and keep it balanced. Eat one whole oh. Ooh, I do not like suns with this one. Suns are really weird to dodge on this shape. I think it's the same pattern, but like, dude, the shape is throwing me off. How many nil drops do these people have? Oh my God, I'm sustained for the rest of my life. All right, what we got now? Stunned him, boys, don't worry. That's the only stun I got. Salted Slices, I noticed when you play Knight, you just spam the right-click button a lot. Is there a reason for this? I don't know timings. Shield does damage, I don't know timings. We win those. Also, it seems like every boss in the game is allergic to being stunned anyways, so why would I waste my time worrying, oh, can this one be stunned? I know I'm gonna right-click and see the words immune. Stunned him. Stunned him. Stunned him. Don't worry, boys. Stunned him. Don't worry, boys. Stunned him. No, wait. Yo, can he go vulnerable, guys? Thanks. Damn, did I get nothing? Oh, no. Okay. It was just a little obscured. In a row? You shouldn't have. Who are we hoping for? I can deal with most, but it does ultimately depend a lot on... I don't think that I'd win if it's Archbishop. If we don't have too many players, I should be able to do a Dama. Beza is very easy. Gemsbach, yet again, it depends on how many players we have. Gemsbach can be insanely simple. I'm not trying to oversell this man, okay? He is probably the biggest fraud out of all of them there. Him or Beza, they're kind of fighting for the bottom tier. Who's bottoming who you got getting the best head? I'm on Alvin personally, but I could make an argument for Theodore. But I think that I gotta give credit where credit's due and say that Gemsbach, when you've got bad teammates who shoot all of the wrong things and get everybody sickened, Gemsbach can be scary. Another Dama. All right, do I remember what he drops now? Nope, still don't. Maybe, God, what are his white bags, man? Okay, well, let's lock in, So we got the knife from Gemsbach. We get the katana, I think. Yeah, the enforcer katana comes from, not Dama, Beza. So then we've got the wand from Archbishop. What do you drop, Dama? Hopes and dreams? I actually, maybe there's a wand from Dama. Maybe. Because I believe there's a sword that you get from the one like lightning bolt sword. The one that shoots out lightnings that explode at the end of it. I think that one's from 03. So I'd imagine Dama drops a wand, but I've never heard anybody say anything about it. So it must not be good compared to like just running a T14 or something. Let's see what we got. Oh, hey, that guy's got the, I think that's the enforcer. There's so many things in this. Look, I just came back, okay? Give a man some time to get his memory back. Yeah, no, I really can't remember at all what Dama drops. All I know is Dama can't beat me. Because last time he didn't. So there's a 100% chance I beat him. Thus far, we've gone band for band, and I've won both times, so. Okay, can't be stunned, I guess. Oh, no, he was just shooting through the stun. Honestly, respect. It said you might have stunned me, but you're not winning this war. Fair enough. Salted Slices, I noticed you back up like a bitch the second any enemies appear. Is there a reason for that? Yeah, I'm happy you noticed. It's because I am one. Hey, thanks for noticing. I was worried nobody would. All right. I probably shouldn't walk here. It just doesn't seem intelligent. I wouldn't see a bus going somewhere and think, oh yeah, this is my time to stand directly in front of it. So I don't think I'm gonna stand directly in front of what looks like certain death. All right, we gotta run in there quickly because they are definitely going to make this guy pissed off. It's just kind of what pubs do. We gotta get down there. All right, good shit. Because playing down here is just so much easier. I said, do not interrupt me. For this, I shall hasten your end. Well, I would love for that to have not been the case. But it is a pub. Oh, it's a pub. Okay. Damn. That's rough. Oh, damn, that's rough. Wow. 3 people down on that phase. That's crazy. That's actually heinous work by Dama. This might be his best kill count of all time. Holy shit. Somebody put him on the leaderboards. I think this man is streaking. Not in public, luckily. But... all right. You're doing nothing. You're not helping the team. You're goddamn right. I have the range of hopes and dreams, brother. That's the best I can do. Plus, you think I know how to rotate this phase? Hell no. Okay, I've rotated that one wrong. Yeah, let's just eat every shot we possibly can. Could be worse. Could be worse. Okay, so we have so much power. So much power probably just means kind of stay away from center. We'll get back down here because we're probably about to go into another knife wall, if I had to guess. He does love playing the classics. That is our little Dama, our little jokester. Yeah, he loves playing the classics, man. All right, wait for those to despawn. Then start running up. Shit. If you die, does your character get deleted? He does get deleted, yes. This game can be very, very brutal to learn because of that. I say as though I am even remotely close to having any form of knowledge. Most of it is residual knowledge that is from years prior, but still, I just saw your short. Did you think they were pretty? Did you think my shorts looked good? Wait, which one? Is the male VTuber one starting to get some traction? I agree. Oh my God, it's starting to get views. Holy shit, the first day I uploaded, it got 4 views. I thought 100% that short was dead in the water. And I was like, ah, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Swing and a miss. Okay, we walk in here, breathe your last. Brother, if it's with you, I'll do anything. Chancellor Dama, if you were gonna propose, you should have just said so, bud. What the hell? We don't gotta beat around the bush. We can just beat each other. Hey, man. All right, stay up close and personal. We're doing good, we're doing good. Okay, well, this is death. Yeah, no, this phase is gonna suck ass. Where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? Do we have any PvPers? It doesn't look like it. So for everybody who doesn't know, for everybody who's uninformed, on this phase, he shoots these green shots at you. Now, these green shots suck ass. They inflict you with a certain debuff, an ailment, if you will. That ailment is called Sicken. What Sicken does is says you're not allowed to heal from any source whatsoever. As you can imagine, that sucks. But why did I call it PvPing? Because he shoots these shots directly at you as a player. If, as a group, we do not all coordinate to standing inside the same section, let me dodge for half a second, drink up a couple pot, run through here, I've PvP'd myself. So I have. I'm going to return here. I'm gonna simply sit in Nexus for a little bit and think about, I had a 200 HP health pot. I had absolutely no reason to Nexus. I had 0 reason to Nexus, huh? Oh man, I mean, you were sickened at the time. Yeah, well, if I couldn't dodge it, maybe I deserved it, huh? Maybe I deserved to be struck down where I stood. Oh well, let's go ask Gil for more potions with our tail between our legs. Dude, that would have been so close to 8-8ing my character. Anyways, so the reason I call it PvPing is, well, it's not just me, it's a community thing. They shoot directly at you, so if everybody's not in the same quadrant, you're getting extra shots that you have to dodge constantly, and it can make that section absolute hell on earth to dodge. That one actually wasn't that bad, I just misplayed. That one was very doable. I just fucked it up. and then ran away with my tail between my legs and said, wait, guys, hold on. No, I was just joking. Wait. I did the classic defense of making a joke, and then somebody hits me with the, hey, that's actually not funny, and what you said is really fucked up. And then I go, it's just called dark humor. I don't think you'd understand. Clearly you don't get anything, dude. It's literally just dark humor. Okay. Making sure my stream is still up on all platforms. Good save. It was a good save. I just wish I would have killed him. I wish he would have died by my hand. Sorry, I'm trying to audition for being Frieza in Dragon Ball Z. You must die by my hand. No, they have a new voice actor for him. Yeah, because he's the voice actor in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I feel like you can tell, right? Like, it's a very good voice. But you know how there's people who do voices for the Joker and they just kind of sound like they're trying to do a Mark Hamill impression because they're in love with how Mark Hamill played the Joker? That's what I feel with the new Frieza voice. I feel like it's somebody who really wants to sound like the old Frieza because his sound or his voice is so defined. But because of that, there's like a little something that's off. Every time you rebuild the ship of Theseus, it changes a little bit. Frieza is now the modern day ship of Theseus. Yeah, that's right. I'm a scholar. Yeah, that's right. I know what's up. Now, is Parasitic Chambers currently boosted? I don't know. I just kind of felt like going through it because it feels very Halloween-esque. Look at that. I did it for once. Me. Okay, guys, let's not kick the armor broken barrels into our knight who's right up front, huh? Let's be friends with each other instead of trying to kill me for winning the game. How about that? So this boss's mechanic. I'll be a little teacher. I'll be a little teacher to everybody. They have insanely high defense, but there are 2 barrels in the room. Those 2 barrels cause him to get the armor broken status effect, which means you're actually able to hurt him. Okay, let's step back and not die. But, ooh, Tome of Pain. I don't think anybody has ever used this thing. I'll take it. Another one for the collection. I'm gonna sit on this one. My nest egg is growing. My kid's generational wealth is about to go crazy. Well, now I gotta see, hold on. I gotta check on my YouTube studio how that one short is doing, because I thought for sure it was just dead in the water and would never get any views. How many is it up to now? Oh, it's got a couple. All right. Damn, it really does just shoot up on the graph out of nowhere. It's at 4 views and then it shoots up to 100. That's so funny. YouTube is such a cruel mistress with how it promotes stuff. And I'm not going to try to understand the algorithm because that's how people lose their mind. If you need proof of this, look up Tobuscus. That, or I think maybe he like did something with a kid. No, wait, actually, didn't Tobuscus kind of get the short end of the stick in terms of like people hating him? Didn't he just have sex with like a consenting adult? We were like, what a, it's like the Tiger Woods issue, right? Looking back on it, Tiger Woods had a huge scandal, and what did he do? Have sex with a consenting adult. That's crazy. That was the scandal that like broke the news, and people, oh, Monica gave the president a blowjob. All right, I bet he asked for it. So like, if he wanted to put his Bill and her Clinton, who am I to disagree with that, man? Who am I to get between, oh, well, you know, it was adultery? Okay, yeah, that part's probably not the chillest. That part I will agree is significantly less chill than the other parts for sure, but this guy's just obnoxious to fight and he doesn't even drop anything. Like, look at all these shots I have to dodge. I'm playing Toho over here for what? For a little slap on the wrist? For a little slap on the back? That is debatable. Well, you know. Debatably worse, okay? I mean, compared to adultery with a consenting adult is absolutely better than sexting a minor. And that's the kind of drama that people, I call it drama, the kind of crimes that people are committing. Like, it's not, people were calling the Mr. Beast when the one person, I don't know what name everybody uses for them, but the one friend who was sexting minors, people were like, yeah, but no, man, this drama is crazy is what people were saying. That shit does not, at a certain point, it stops being drama. I wouldn't say, oh man, did you guys see the recent drama with that Ted Bundy guy? Yeah, no, he got in a couple fights with some people. I don't think it ended. No, that's murder. Like, not everything is drama. Sometimes it's actually just a crime. But unfortunately, drama gets the views, right? Committing a crime, so what? My uncle committed 14 of those and got away with 13. Okay, anybody can commit a crime, but drama, that's where the clicks are at. That's when people are like, I gotta know what's going on in here. Legion General, oh my God. Straight up, they are Legion. That's a lot of dudes. Me, the first time I opened up Grindr, that's a lot of dudes. Wait a minute. Hold on. Guys, I'm starting to think that this app isn't for talking about your favorite places to grind in World of Warcraft. Wait, no. Hold on, you're telling me I can't LFG on this thing? No, what did I download it for? I don't even know what this guy drops, by the way. I'd imagine a shield. He looks like the kind of guy who's got a shield on him, who keeps that MF thing on him, if you will. I actually don't know what his patterns are. They don't seem too hard so far. I mean, like I said, toddlers learn pattern recognition. How could it be hard for me? Even they can recognize what I mean. My guinea pig has pattern recognition. And she's really smart. She hears a bag crinkle and she doesn't know if it's her food or not, but every time she goes crazy for it. She knows what a plastic bag crinkling sounds like, and she's like, oh, hell yeah, I'm about to get fed. Little does she know, sometimes I take out the trash and she goes, fuck yeah, give me a bite of that. And I'm like, I don't think you recognize the difference between the two, but she does recognize that it is a crinkling noise, so that's awesome. If you didn't know, by the way, look up the noises guinea pigs make. It's so peak. They're so sick. They're actually just like a real life squeak toy. There's no way that that noise has a practical use in nature, and that's why I fuck with it so heavily. Oh, but it shows the other ones when they're happy. Yeah, but like, what's the practical use for that? For me, there's an awesome use, which is they squeak and I go, yeah, I'm pretty much the best owner to ever do it. All right, we're locked in here. This dungeon does not have an exit. I mean, it has like nexusing, but then I'd have to wait in line again. And I would sooner die than wait in one more line. I swore it off the last time I went to Six Flags. I said it's enough of that one. Dude, the last theme park I went to got on my last nerve with theme parks, man. I'm so sick and tired of theme parks having insane lines unless you buy Fast Pass, that now Fast Pass is also getting ruined, because even if you pay for Fast Pass, there's going to be 30,000 other people who paid for Fast Pass because they didn't want their experience to be ruined. So because of it, we're starting to have this kind of inflationary effect where every now and then you go to an amusement park and there's nothing you can do because of the fact that, oh, actually, everybody else bought Fast Pass. When everyone's super, no one is. So now, nobody actually has Fast Pass. We're all just waiting in line, and we paid twice as much to get into the theme park. If you think that this sounds like a serious issue to you, don't worry, I've got you. Look up Mickey Mouse Fast Pass inflation on YouTube, and you should be able to figure out exactly what I'm talking about. Don't worry. Don't have any frets or qualms. I'm here for you. Hopefully we get, oh my, damn, they're jumping me. What the hell was that? They can do that? Holy shit. Okay, we've got one health spot here. Greater attack and greater defense. I don't know. I don't really know if I care about that one at all. All right, let's get out of here. But yeah, the last amusement park I went to, I didn't buy Fast Pass because I was going with a group of like 8 people. Across 9-ish hours that we were there, we rode 2 rides, and we went to the less popular rides. This system is fucked up. Something is not right. There had to be fire hazards, right? Like, I mean, I guess I could have done that if I really wanted. If you just pro amusement park hack, if you're tired of waiting in lines, yell fire really, really loud. And some people will get out of line, and then you get to turn around and go, gotcha. That's the important part. If you don't hit them with the gotcha afterwards, that still counts as a crime. But If you hit them with a gotcha, they'll be like, oh, I was praying. And then you go, no, you can't have your spot back. No. You left line, okay? There was this one experience I had. It was so formative for me. I was waiting in line for some roller coaster, right? There's a dad with his kid in front of me. And the kid is crying. He has no desire to be on this coaster. It's clear that the dad wanted to ride it and was just like, come on, bud, you can ride it too, and we can go together. The kid is absolutely in hysterics. And he goes, Dad, please, I don't want to go on the ride. I'm so afraid. And the dad goes, hold on. Taps this random little girl's shoulder who they don't know. The girl turned around and goes, yeah? And the dad goes, how old are you? That's a red flag. Don't start with that. It's really weird. Don't ask that to a random kid you don't know. But then the girl goes, I'm 6. And then the dad turns back to his kid with the sassiest look I've ever seen on his face and hits him with the, see, she's 6 and she's not crying. So what's your excuse? He's in hysterics. Console him, please. And then later, as the line was going on, the kid's clinging on to the dad. And he looks down and he just hits him with the, look, you know you're my dude, but why are you always hugging me? This kid is going to grow up touch-starved. He's gonna subscribe to someone's OnlyFans someday, paying top dollar, and you'll be like, was he not held enough as a child? Correct! Correct, and it was you! I know the perpetrator. Oh, they just killed the oyster without me. Damn, that's sad. I've only got 1 potion, but I'd win. They can't take me down. The Snidarian Reef, we beat it last time. I can beat it again. Normally I go on cooldown for a while, but I can't. So anyways, that experience has really stuck in my mind for a while. The line, you know you my dude, but why you gotta be hugging me? That shit has lived rent-free in my... But the worst part is, if I ever reference it, people have no clue what I'm talking about, because it's not like it's actually pop culture. It was just a random formative experience I had exclusively as a child. So nobody else is able to know it as a reference. It's fucked up. But now, I might be able to... I've got my chance. I can clip this, put the moment out. Then I can point to it and be like, see, this guy had the same thing happen. We must have been in the same line. Yeah, he sounds precisely like me. That's just a coincidence. I've got a very common voice. I've got what I like to call stereotypical man voice. However, probably a little bit less deep and, you know, cool sounding, but that's my cross to bear, okay? Nobody else has to point it out. I've been called a squeaker my entire life. Now, at this point in my life, I don't think I'd get called it as much because I do have at least a little bit of bass to my voice. But holy shit, there was a Minecraft YouTube channel me and my friend started when we were 12, 13. Bro, he sounds almost the same as he does now. I unironically sound like a 4-year-old. I don't know how I got so screwed, especially because everybody else in my family has like a really deep voice compared to me. Like, what went wrong? Did they run out of ink when they were printing me? Surely I can have a little something. I can have like a little... I'm just saying it's unfortunate, all right? I'm born that way. Me too? Yeah, it's fucked up. Give me a deep voice that people listen to and they're like, wow, this guy could narrate a movie set in a Western. This guy could be the narrator for a spaghetti Western. And then I'd feel so cool. If I sounded... I don't remember the actor's name. So if somebody can look it up and finish the bit, we'll call it an alley-oop. What was the name of the actor in The Big Lebowski who has the mustache and narrates the dude? I can't remember his name. I know he's also in... Is it The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly? No. What was the... Oh, fuck. What's the movie with I'll Be Your Huckleberry? Is it Tombstone? I think it might be Tombstone. I'm not 100% sure. But I know he's also in that movie. He appears in a lot of other Westerns. Not that Westerns are exactly the most popular genre with people under the age of 90, but I know he does appear in a lot of them. If I could have his voice for but a moment, oh my God, my life could be peak. would be what I'd do for everything. If I could learn it, if I could harness that power. I mean, we gotta drink the beer. It's in the Halloween spirit. Everybody knows Halloween's a holiday for drinking. It's just undiscovered yet. It's kind of like a second Oktoberfest, but actually in October. You know, I know it's only 50% done. Remember at the start of stream, how I said I'm exhausted and I don't think it's going to be a very long stream? I ended up going longer than I thought. What can I say? I impressed myself with my own dexterity. Let's see if there's anybody to raid. Anybody I know who's live? Come on, Nickens, be live. No, nobody I know who's live. All right. Well, unfortunate. No raid. No anything of the sort. But I will see you guys tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. Sure. Rubbing my hands together. Yeah. I'll be there. Anyways, I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching YouTube. This one's exclusively for you because it's the little bit of time when I'm done my Twitch stream, but there's a little bit of a layover betwixt the two going on, so I've got to kind of just sit here for a little bit. See what's going on right now on Twitch. Anybody cool? Any cool faces that I'd recognize? No. All right, good. I'm happy I didn't raid anybody then, because legit nobody I know is live. I mean, there was one guy. Whatever. Anyways.